take my daughter to school, drive my mom home. So I'm gonna try to throw hands. Tonight, this afternoon. What do you got later after this?
I'm gonna do Schultz's podcast at 5, and then
Brilliant Idiots or the other one?
I have spots, and I'm gonna cancel them.
Flagrant 2 or Brilliant Idiots?
I don't know.
Either one is huge now.
I know.
All right, you ready to start?
Yeah. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to History Hyenas. It is Giannis Pappas. And again, we are History Hyena because unfortunately, Chris is still on the road. I know some of you are getting a little mad, but don't worry. We got Hey Bert, Sergio, and the soccer kid back, and also the girls from Noah Cupcakes. So we're going to have another great episode. So everyone just sit tight, and you're just going to enjoy another Chrisless episode. My DM message is blocked because I can't take any more messages about how angry you are about it. The faggot's back!
Just kidding. I got my dick tucked back. I'm going to suck some cock in Houston.
Can we get some Wei Zhang Jings, please?
Yeah. What's up, baby?
I mean, does he even work here anymore?
Yeah, Zach, you don't work here anymore. I'm fucking back. I was out spreading the great news of the Fourth Reich.
Yeah, Chris is back in town.
I was just kidding.
Yeah,
Wei Zhang Jian, obviously, I hate the Germans, but they do have nice unis.
Yeah, that's the thing. He does like the unis, and this I will put it on Bay Ridge, patreon.com/Bay Ridge Boys. BRB text stories for our $25 members only because it's personal texts.
Yeah, I found some nice old photos of some.
Just out of nowhere, I got a text of
Nazi uniforms.
Hugo Boss Nazi uniforms,
and they were fucking cute.
They are designed by a famous fashion designer. Can any other army say like Ralph Lauren didn't design France's uniforms?
Well, that's the hypocrisy of the bullshit. It's like Hugo Boss designed the fucking Nazi uniforms, but nobody cares. People still buy Hugo Boss. BMW, Mercedes-Benz supplied the tanks for Hitler. So it's like, what? Pick your fucking battles, folks.
Yeah.
You fucking liberal Democrats. Pick your fucking battles.
Yeah, because
Trump 2020. Hey.
Ladder 14.
Ladder 14. I'm kidding. Ladder 14. We had a situation with Ladder 14.
Yeah.
There's been a couple of situations with the boys and girls at Ladder 14. And
yeah, it's just what it is.
It's just a situation, and we just gotta.
What happened?
Well, what happens is,
we just gotta tread lightly because if I say anything else, I get thrown out a window.
The thing is, Chris makes up so many things, and he goes wild, and there's no boundaries in his mind. He makes things up, and he just keeps going.
Yeah.
And eventually, some things people are just gonna be like, "What are you talking about, Chris?"
Yeah, no, I know.
It's just
I don't
what
know
it
why.
is.
What is the reason why I do that? Why do I make so much shit up?
I think
I just lie all the time.
I used to think it was because you're a stone cold FF.
Yeah.
Then I canceled that out because you do like women, I believe.
Yeah.
I can't say you're straight. I can't say you're not straight, but I definitely can't say you're not gay.
I do love women, but they have to have men's feet and a really big clit that kind of looks like a dick.
Yeah, so I just can't rule that out. So I used to think it was because you were stone cold FF.
Right.
Then I put that aside. And then I said, okay, he's a stone cold psychopath.
Yeah.
But then you cried to me on the phone a few times.
Yeah.
Right? And I saw you sleeping with Teddy Grahams and hopping inside the fucking beanie bag to sleep.
Yeah.
And I said,
the
this
love
kid,
sack.
And I said, he's a stone cold FF. So I went back to that.
Yeah.
But then I had to cancel that because I learned you're just depressed and shut off.
Yeah.
So you don't even think and your mind just goes.
I'm a fucking switched off kid.
You're a switched off depressed kid.
I'm violently depressed, and if it wasn't for my daughter, I may be jumping off the roof with Hey Bert.
Hey Bert, he had a great time in Montreal.
Yeah, Hey Bert had a great
made some great friends.
And Giannis had a nice call on who Hey Bert actually looks like, and it's been right under our nose, and we've never said it.
It's Dr. Evil.
Dr. Evil is who Hey Bert looks like.
You know when you can never get ISIS to chuckle? He's a 23-year-old kid.
He's a 23-year-old.
It's funny, yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's switched off. I mean, that kid is thinking of rhymes, beats, reading his fingers constantly.
Absolutely.
And guess who's back? It's Emoji Face is back. And guess what I learned?
The what?
Say hello, yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Hola.
First of all, I can confirm Mike is a good comic.
I told you he was was a good comic. I told you.
So he'll just be when we start doing live podcasts, he'll just take Haybert's place.
He'll just take Haybert's place and he'll do his shows, and then if he doesn't get laughs, we'll just squeeze him till he farts, and then the crowd will laugh.
We're gonna squeeze this kid till he farts because there's farts in there, and that's just what it is.
We squeeze him out, and then the audience will get some laughs, and then you just bring us up, you fart face fuck.
Yeah, we just want to squeeze Mike. That's what we're gonna do at the show at the end as our finale. We're just gonna squeeze him till he farts like a whoopee cushion.
That's what it is.
Because he looks like a whoopee cushion.
It's what it is. But yeah. So he's a great comic, and then you also said something very interesting about the people of San Antonio, and applies to Mike.
Yeah, Mike's in shape in San Antonio.
In shape, he's in.
Because San Antonio, I think we've mentioned this already while you were gone, but like, I was a hot fucking kid in San Antonio.
Well, no, but did you mention
people were looking at me like I was Chrissy fucking D?
Did you mention that they're all good looking in high school and then they tailor off? Because he was a fucking piece in high school.
I did say that joke, I think, 2 episodes ago, that the only people who were in shape are 14.
Yeah, because
you have to be a child to be in shape there.
The truth is, I don't listen to the podcast that I'm on, so if you thought I was going to listen to the ones that I'm not on, you got another thing coming.
You got another thing.
I don't listen to a goddamn thing.
Yeah,
when people say, remember when you said that on that podcast, said, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. They're like, you have to know what I'm talking about. Stop playing hard to get. I said, I'm not, babe. Just put my balls in your mouth.
Yeah. You're a switched off kid.
I'm a switched off kid.
You live in the moment like a dog.
Yeah.
You live in the moment like a dog.
And it has consequences.
Me asking you if you remember what you said and how wild it is and why would you make things like that up because you're going to get in trouble is almost like me asking a dog, why did you just chew my sock yesterday?
Yeah.
It has no idea because it's a fucking dog. You're a switched off kid. You're depressed. You're also still a stone cold FF.
Because make no mistake, because this is a History Hyenas, we are bound to do the same episode twice. It's going to happen.
I think we're about to do that today.
Yeah, we're gonna do Battle of Brooklyn today, and we think we may have done it already, but we're going to do it again.
Because when we do our shows together in History Hyenas, we're getting close because we're getting big. Please go leave reviews on iTunes, but when we do it, Mike Mush is going to have to stand behind us with a net because both of us are constantly almost passing out.
He's going to have to stand, behind us with a fucking fisherman's net. That's going to be his job. He's going to have to open up the show, do jokes, we'll squeeze him till he farts, and then he just stands behind both of us with a net in case one of us passes out. You almost passed out in Providence, and I almost pass out every single day. Comedy Central didn't buy History Hyenas. I'm depressed.
And also, we'll have at our live shows, we'll have Scrabble Fingers. We will have Jihadi with the Body, who will be sitting up there with no turntables and no sound effects because he would have forgotten them, and he'll just go into the mic, Wei Shong Xian.
Yeah.
And so he'd just be standing there when we say something wild and say Wei Shong Xian.
Yeah, and then Wei
Shong Xian.
Yeah, and
the kid eats halal. He's an FF too. We're all FF.
Yeah, we're also gonna fucking we're also for $1,000 Patreon members, for $1,000 a month, we'll kidnap Hey Bert once a month for you guys, and we'll wrap him up in a tarp, and you can hit him with fucking batteries.
You see that's an example of you saying something that's extremely funny, but extremely disturbing and wild. That's not.
It really could hurt somebody.
Yeah, don't look. The kid's from Ridgewood, Queens. He doesn't know how to fuck. He does not know how to live in a padded world.
Yeah.
Okay, it's the kid who got fucking throat fucked by his friends, and they did that because they liked him.
It's what it is.
So he's been bullied because he was gay. He was bullied.
Yeah.
So what he's saying is a joke. You don't ever do that to someone. We got some dumb kids listening to this.
Well, I said it's for $1,000 Patreon members.
I know, but it's still people are laughing. There's someone in their car laughing right now, and they're gonna go bully one of their friends and be like, "I'm being just like Christy because you're their idol." Because make no mistake, the people who idolize you are hot girls and Franks and Beans kids.
Yeah, Franks and Beans kids. Shout out Paulie Gassy.
Cuz it's just what happens on this podcast. You have no limits, cuz you know who you are?
Yeah.
You ever see an astronaut floating in space?
Yeah.
And just swimming and stuff like that? And it looks like he's swimming, but you're going, why is he doing strokes? There's no water. It's because there's no rules, there's no atmosphere, there's nothing to hold you back in space, cuz you're an astronaut floating in space.
Yeah, cuz it's just true what it is. I don't know, listen, I'm sorry to anyone I've ever hurt or offended. I'm just a kid. I make stories up. I have a deep, deep, deep-rooted mental illness. I have a lot of problems that I need to start to go to therapy for. CBD is not working anymore. And I'm back on sweets.
Even though
I'm starting to get jacked, I'm back on sweets.
Thank God you're starting to look jacked because you started to look like a Pez dispenser.
Yeah.
Don't get too skinny because your head's not going to trim down.
Yeah, I'm starting to get a little jacked now.
And you know what else the kid is doing?
Yeah.
Drinking a lot of brews. The fridge is full of brews.
Yeah, my mom came over last night to watch the baby, and I had all those fucking brews, empty bottles of brews, and she was like, do you ever have a house party here? And I was like, no, me and Giannis came over, and we just threw a few back, and she was like, oh my goodness. I was like, yeah, he's been drinking a lot, but it's really me.
Oh, you put it on me.
I put it on you. And my mom
why
didn't
would you
believe
do
it.
that?
My mom didn't believe because
she didn't believe it because I'm from Park Slope.
No, the only reason why I did is because at the present moment I'm taking a lot of heat from my family, so I had to move some off. I had to move some off and move it on to Yanni Papa. I'm gonna eat a scone in this room, and I don't care the guy that owns this place. You know who you are. If you have a problem with it, then why don't you meet me at the corner of fucking Germany and the Hike?
Actually, it's Liz who gets mad at us.
Look,
it's Liz who gets mad at us.
Oh, Liz?
He doesn't care anyway. Can we get the fucking Wei Zhongjin button, please? He can't just say things like that without a Wei Zhongjin button or character piece. Yeah.
Oh no, I gotta.
Just say ladder 14.
Ladder 14.
Yeah.
I got up talking to you about the cake. That's why.
Oh, you did?
By Liz?
Yeah, by Liz.
She was being serious.
Yeah.
What'd she say?
Well, we didn't eat the cake.
No, we didn't eat the cake, but
Yeah.
we. There apparently is an issue in the building, and so whenever there's a food issue, she gets yelled at.
Yeah.
And then I get yelled at.
So I'm not supposed to be doing this. Take one more.
The thing you're not doing right now, right?
Yeah. I mean, you're not doing it right now. So it's what it is.
I'm sorry, Liz. I love you.
Yeah.
The people love you on the iTunes comments.
Because you're a national treasure. Okay, we It can't be stopped. He can't be stopped. He's like Maniac Cop. You're like Maniac Cop. You ever seen the movie Maniac Cop?
Yeah.
He can't be stopped. Or like the Terminator. You know the term that new
You're a
version
recalled
of the,
Toyota. You can't be stopped.
You can't be stopped, cuz.
Yeah, it's what it is.
It's what it is. You can't be stopped.
Cuz, are you happy I'm back?
Yeah. Go listen to their podcast, Five Joes and a Sam.
Yeah,
What's it called?
What's it called? Fucking,
what's it called again?
Fucking,
Keeping Joe?
yeah.
What's it called?
Yeah, Keeping Joe. It's a good podcast.
Phil Hanley doesn't know how to fill out a check. Is that what it's called?
That's what it's called.
No, they're very funny guys.
they're
What's it
funny
called
kids.
though? I forget. Keeping Joe.
Keeping Joe's our
It's a great
podcast.
podcast.
Keeping Joe,
It's actually a great
Liz,
podcast.
yeah.
I've done it many times. Phil Hanley, Sam Morrill, Joe Mackey, Liz. Great. And then have what's his name? Colin Smith, the guy that does the music.
Yeah, just and
a good podcast.
Listen to them. They're on Riotcast. We love them to death. And
Yeah, they're our brothers and
yeah,
sisters
and
over there.
God, is Sam Morrill a good comic?
Sam Morrill, he's a good comic.
Yeah.
You know, he's a nasally, but he's a good comic.
Here's the thing.
Sam's a good comic and he's a good friend. He loves sports, and he's got a podcast that he's starting with
Stavros,
Stavros.
yeah.
We're going to do it and talk about sports.
Yeah.
Sam's a good friend.
Yeah, he's a great
and
guy.
truly one of the best comics out right now.
He's so good. So good. What was I about to say? Oh, the new thing me and Chris are doing now is we've fully discovered that just comedians do have functioning mental illnesses.
Yes.
I'll just blow up a picture of one of our comedians' friends' faces and text it to you and just say, full-blown mental illness. And
Yeah.
you can see it in people's faces.
Yeah.
Even the best comics that you would think of, this is full-blown mental illnesses.
Yeah.
That's why we're so easily manipulated and taken advantage of.
Yeah.
Because we're just special needs kids.
Yeah.
And anyone who throws us a chicken wing, we're just happy to be accepted.
It's what it is. Yeah. I've always been special and weird, and this is the first career that's like ever really embraced me because of it. But make no mistake, it should be medicated.
Yeah.
I should be medicated, and I should not be on the streets.
I mean, let's be honest. Sam Morril, if he didn't have comedy, he'd be staring at a wall reciting Knicks facts.
It's what it is.
That's what he'd be doing.
100%.
And Joe Mackey, it scares me to think about what he'd be doing without a stand-up comedy.
Stand-up comedy saves his life.
Yeah, what would he be doing, cuz?
I don't. Yeah.
I mean, what would that kid be doing? He'd be definitely scaring parents would definitely be shuffling their kids away from him in Roy Rogers.
Joey Mac.
Yeah, he'd be trying to make a joke at a kid in Roy Rogers, and a parent would just go like this and scoop their child away. Yeah.
Yeah, he'd be a priest.
Even though he's a harmless kid.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Yeah.
And Phil Hanley would just still be in Canada, build a wall.
Build a wall.
On top two.
Yeah, build the northern wall.
Because I was surprised to know there was a lot of Mexicans in Texas.
What do you mean?
That were just born there. They didn't climb over the wall.
They didn't get thrown over the wall like Humpty Dumpty?
No.
Yeah.
Cuz if Mike Mush breathes heavy on your shoulder, are you going to catapult him right back over that wall?
Yeah, right back over that
You
wall.
might hurt your foot, though, because he's a big kid.
Yeah, cuz I think I'd say instead of the wall, we should just make like a huge, like 30-foot wide slingshot and just start fucking pulling him back and letting him fly.
Yeah, cuz, most of the people did like our episodes, but I got a very funny message. For somebody was just angry, and they were angry at me like it was my choice.
Yeah, because the Patreon fans are the Patreon messages that we were reading yesterday were laugh out loud 10 out of 10 about when we posted pics of our moms.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about those right now. Did we do those on a Patreon episode or no?
Did we talk about the moms? Did we talk about the comments?
No.
You just posted this.
Yeah. Let's do it now because let's talk about.
Did you post our dads?
Not yet.
That's
not
gonna
yet.
be the next one.
But this kid made me laugh because
he's genuinely angry.
This kid just had enough.
Is it Patreon or is it iTunes?
No, it's right on our. Let me find it. This kid just had enough. He had, and I got another DM about how a kid is angry that you act like you don't like the pod.
But that was weeks ago.
No, I got a recent one.
Yeah, but what are you talking about?
Because they think you're not here because you don't want to be here.
Oh, some people just heard that on YouTube. So
got it. Okay.
What do you mean? Heard what?
Those episodes just came out on YouTube.
Yeah, because somebody was asking about the Joey Camasta episode. When is that going up?
Yeah, we're gonna put that up. And let's put the Ben Kissel up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a snooze fest.
You gotta stop. Yeah, you gotta stop. Okay? Can someone put a little atmosphere in the room so this kid can put his feet on the ground? You're not floating in space.
Because if you
people listen to this, and then there's consequences.
The only thing that can make me stop talking and stand at attention is the German national anthem.
I mean. Let's just.
It's coming.
Yeah,
it's coming.
Let me tell you guys.
Please.
Wei Shanqian. What you have to understand.
Yeah, please.
What you have to understand. Oh.
Yeah.
What you have to understand about our podcast is that when you guys tune in to this podcast for the next hour of your life, while you're listening, hour plus of your life, reality is just a suggestion.
Yeah.
So anything that I say or Giannis says or Mike says or Zach says, it's just, this is our reality. You can't take what we say and bring it into the real world because for an hour, you're escaping your own reality and you're coming into our suggested reality.
Listen.
And my suggested reality is the Nazis won the war.
I'm kidding. Wei Shanqian.
I'm just saying because the Man in the High Castle show, it was a joke on that. I'm just kidding.
Especially
I'm
when
joking around.
Yeah, especially when Chrissy talks because here's the thing. Chrissy just makes things up.
Absolutely.
He doesn't think about consequences. He just goes for the funny. We're a couple of kids on this podcast who go for the funny. And sometimes there's people who are listening to this and they get mad because you're saying, why would you want people to believe that? Or somebody else who might have DM'd Chrissy or whatever and goes, hey, that sounds a lot like my story. It's just, he's just doing a character piece called Ladder 14.
And there is a naiveness to me that...
You mean in evil? Yeah.
In evil,
naivete.
What do you say?
Naivete.
Naivete.
You're like a special. You're like the look. Cuz here's the deal.
What is it?
With your looks, people look at you and go, "This kid should be in an action movie."
Right.
This kid should be standing with Jason Statham.
Right.
You know, being the guy from Brooklyn. You should be the guy from Brooklyn with The Rock. You should always be The Rock's friend from Brooklyn.
Right.
Going like, I know karate too, Rock. Let's go. You know.
Yeah.
And let's do it. Yeah. I'm from Ridgewood and I know karate.
Yeah.
That should be you. But when you were born, your head got squeezed a little bit.
Yeah.
So you're a tad bit hunks and beans. You're an F&B Incorporated kid.
Yeah.
So you ended up doing comedy.
Right.
Like, I'm almost good looking. You're almost the action hero.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's the same.
You're almost there. You take off your shirt and you're like, almost, but one tit's just doing what it wants to do.
Yeah, one
tit's uncooperative with the other tit.
One of my tits, reality is just a suggestion for one of my tits.
And you got a lunch lady ass, and when we had Sergio on, like, he went on for 3 minutes about how alarmingly fat your ass is. And it was very funny. You gotta, and he also talked about your head. You're just a little disproportioned.
Yeah.
But you're very, very funny.
Yeah.
But you're just not making it into action hero.
I know.
You're just comedy.
You're just comedy, and I figured out why Sergio wears small hats because Puerto Ricans have small brains.
Wei Shanqian.
I'm just kidding.
And because your dad 100% looks like Barney Rubble.
It looks like Barney Rubble, yeah, and it's just, he's an FF.
So here's the deal. So I did get a DM.
All right,
That's what I'm saying.
And by the way, we're going to talk about the Battle of Brooklyn today, the Revolutionary War. I know a lot about it. It's fucking really exciting for us. It's going to be a great episode. Like, it's truly going to have a lot of history and a lot of fun. But let's just get through the other stuff that we have to do. I'm sorry to my family.
And yeah, because I've been having a vulnerable time. I may want to crawl in your lap.
Yeah, because
I may need to get in your lap because I'm vulnerable.
Yeah, because if you saw my phone, if one of the fans stole my phone, they would see on a Saturday night, I dialed Mrs. Pappas' phone number at 11 p.m. They said, "Oh my God, Chris, you fucking scumbag rat!" But it's not what you think it is. I called her to tell her husband passed out on stage in Providence. That's what I called her.
Yeah,
I said, your husband just passed out on stage in Providence. I don't know what to do. And cuz if I'm being honest, do you want me to be honest with you?
Yeah.
This is true.
Yeah.
On my kid.
Yeah.
I started to tear up a little bit.
You did?
When I called her, I was holding back tears because I didn't know what happened to you.
You thought I was down?
I thought you were down, and Brittany, your wife, Mrs. Pappas, was fine. She was holding it together better than I could, but I was starting to tear up a little bit when I was ironing my shirt.
Because, from what I understand, you also feel like you have many times where you felt like you were going to pass out.
Yeah, it's
am I catching it from you, or are we just two anxious FFs?
We're two anxious FFs. I think that the problem, I've said...
All right, let's get to it. First, I just want to get to
that first?
Because we're all over the place. So we'll do this, and then we'll talk about passing out, and then we'll get to the Battle of Brooklyn, which we already did.
Yeah, which we already did.
I'm pretty sure we already did.
But I read a book 1776, and I've been reading it on a plane like an FF, and I just got a lot of information.
Yeah. Okay. So this kid, Gods of Night, hilarious. He had enough of Christian Polanco.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and Zach was supposed to name that episode Equal Pay is Wild because we're trying to hop on that bandwagon, but he nicknamed it Soccer is Wild. Nobody gives a shit about soccer. But all we talked about was Equal Pay. Is there any way we could change that name to Equal Pay, or is it just is what it is out now?
We can.
You can?
Yeah.
Even on Libsyn?
Did you see the Equal...
Yeah, we'll talk about it after the show.
Yeah, okay.
Did you see the Equal Pay, that they tweeted out a statement today,
that they make less, actually.
That they actually make less.
Yeah, so that's why I think now,
it's
especially...
all mob mentality bullshit.
Let's get that episode up on YouTube now so we could check. We're just trying to be screwed in.
Yeah, just try to be screwed in, get it up, and if you could just edit out Polanco, that'd be great.
Yeah, if you could just edit out Chris Polanco. He's a nice kid, but the kid's not that entertaining.
Yeah, why don't you just, anytime he talks, why don't you just put a lullaby over it, because it puts everybody to sleep.
Because you're just going to... Every time you're going to see somebody in real life, they're going to be like, I listened to as we keep getting bigger, they're going to say, I listened to your podcast. You said some things about me, and your charm's not going to work on everybody.
It's not going to work on everybody. It's starting to fade away as I get older because I'm not as good looking as I used to be. So it's starting to fade a little bit, but if Polanco says anything, I'll stick his head in a fucking pencil sharpener.
Okay, so this kid, and it just caught me really, this is really funny. His Gods of Night. He just goes, I'd rather listen to Kimi Kardashian, because of that post
Who's a
I
fucking
did.
piece.
Yeah. Than that unfunny soccer fuck that was on the last pod. No more cast without Chris. Stop the madness, Giannis.
Yeah.
He got mad at me.
He got mad at you.
Because he got mad at me for Christian Polanco. That's why I want to go track Christian Polanco down and be like, do you understand you made a fan mad at me?
Yeah. Well,
for how unentertaining you are?
Well, that's what I said when I saw when you guys posted the new episode up at Christian Polanco. I said, what is this guy running a fucking daycare? Get him off the pod.
Well, no, he came in with Elvis. We had our T-shirt guy here.
Yeah,
and we actually did a pretty interesting conversation about equal pay. So if you're into that, check it out. That'll be up because we're screwed and we're going to try to piggyback off of that controversy.
Yeah.
But look,
by the way, real quick. People can go to historyhyenas.com. Right?
Yeah!
HistoryHyenas.com for all our information. You can get our Patreon there. You can get our merchandise there.
Fuck
you guys
yes!
want T-shirts? HistoryHyenas.com.
Now let's get the gay out.
Yeah.
Yes! Come on, Zachy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not too good.
Because that's not good for your street cred.
Also, patreon.com/Bay Ridge Boys, as always. But historyhyenas.com, that's where we're driving the traffic. Can they get our Patreon from here?
You can get everything from History. If you have any questions or want anything, go to historyhyenas.com.
T-shirts.
T-shirts. All our merch is up there. All the links are up there. You can follow everything. You can even follow our hashtags. History Hyena, Fact of the Day, HHFOD, Cuties with Smoothies, hashtag keep tagging us in Cuties with Smoothies. And you have to join our patreon.com/Bay Ridge Boys, because guess what? We're about to start going live on the Lens.
Yeah.
Because I just realized they have a live function.
Yeah, we can
Me
do
and
that.
Chris are going to go live for the $25 members, and that's what we can do for the 20. Can you please squeeze Mike Mush right now? I want to see if a fart comes out. Yeah, he's like a whipping cushion, cuz.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to go live on the Lens, and for those $1,000 members, we'll show you what we mean when we beat fucking Haybert's ass and throw him in the Hudson.
No, it's not funny. It's not funny. Yeah, that's not funny, cuz.
No?
No, you
All right,
can't
sorry.
talk. Yeah, even Mike Mush. Look at Mike Mush, even, and he's from
Well, can we just-
Kid doesn't care about his ex-wife. He's a stone cold killer. He went and stayed at his ex-wife's house to use her for free rent.
What about for $1,000 a month if a fan can rub some peanut butter on him?
On who?
On Haybert.
Because he's allergic to peanut butter.
Yeah, I was just kidding.
Yeah,
guys, I'm kidding. Haybert
You know
was
what?
a brother to me.
I know. And
Genuinely like a brother.
And you know what's funny? He's
you.
only mad at me.
Yeah,
and you say horrible things.
Yeah, but I'm always like, Bubba's, I love you, baby. And I kiss him on his forehead a little bit and let him sit in my lap.
I know, because you're Chrissy D.
I'm Chrissy Charms,
You're
but it's
Chrissy
wearing off
Charms.
because I'm not as good looking as I used to be. It's wearing off.
You're still good, cuz, but make
Welcome
no
to my
mistake.
world.
Yeah. Yeah, because Mike Mush was good looking in fucking in high school.
Because when I saw that picture of Mike Mush in high school, I said, he'll get fucking Kevin Spacey right now.
Yeah, you'll crawl right into that
I'll
fucking
crawl into
lap.
his fucking little uncircumcised dick.
Yeah, a little Mexican lap. Kid's an American, which was surprising to me. His
Yeah,
family.
kid,
I met
he
like
could
three.
prove it.
I've met 3 Mexicans who just like are like have been living in America for
they're
generations.
American,
I didn't know that about Texas. By the way, our fans caught a picture of Zach Isis, and make no mistakes, the girls went wild. Listen, our podcast is 3 pieces and 1 kid who used to be a piece before he discovered barbecue. It's what it is. But we are.
But he still is a piece. Look at his face.
He's cute as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a cute fucking
and
kid.
Venetia is a fucking piece.
Yeah, Venetia, stop posting vacation
posting
pictures because
Yours
Mike's
is jerking off!
See, this is the thing where you're making, you know how much
kidding.
trouble
Way
that's gonna
song
get.
she ain't.
Yeah,
Edit that. We're
yeah,
kidding
now
around.
I'm fucked.
I was joking
Yeah,
around.
and it's
Obviously,
not true.
it's
Like you
not
did
true.
with your own fucking family.
I'm the one who does it.
Yeah, I mean, what's wrong with you,
I'm the
cuz?
one who jerks off to it.
You're a fucking rascal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm the
Can we
one that jerks off.
Yeah,
to it.
yeah. It's
No.
you know Mike Mush is fucking jerking off to that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I said it's just.
Do we
fucking
need a
kid around.
cackle there, or
I'm kidding.
my wife is a fan of our podcast?
She has to know I'm kidding.
You know, Mrs. Pappas, do you know he's fucking kidding?
I made a video 2 days ago said I was going to go buy you cigarettes. I'm kidding.
Yeah, you're a fucking asshole is what you are. I'm starting to think you're just an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, cuz, listen.
No.
You can't keep getting away with things just because you got a charm. Because make them, well, listen, do it and do it now.
Yeah.
If you have it in your system and you want to be a rascal and you want to be a stone cold fucking FF,
Yeah.
Is there anything funny than calling somebody a stone cold?
Yeah, number 1.
Do it now because we all know what's going to happen once you hit 45. You're falling right into a Flintstone because your genetic code is shaped like a box.
It's what it is.
Cuz your dad looks like Barney Rubble.
Yeah, cuz.
And he listens to this podcast. I'm sorry, Mr. DeStefano.
Yeah, it's what it is.
Yeah. So anyway, we both passed that. We both have.
yeah.
First, I want to say, I feel okay today.
Thank God.
It's a wild thing that happened to me.
Right.
I've been going for 3 weeks straight. I didn't take a day off. You know. Andrew Schultz keeps postponing the special thing, so it's giving me heart.
Guy's a fucking monster.
So the special will be coming out soon, whatever. But what happened was there was some people who came out Fairfield Thursday night, okay? I think I performed a little bit too much on that show. I
was having a great time.
I was having a great time. I did 2 full hours, and it was fun, and I was high energy performance. And then I went and I drove back to Verzi's house, and this is after every night having something, and of course all the family stuff I got going on, which is tons of stuff.
Right.
So
yeah.
I went back to Verzi's. We had a few pops, nothing crazy. Smoked a cigar, went to bed, slept seemingly fine, but then had breakfast, left a little later. You know, it was hot out. I was driving 4 hours in traffic with the sunroof open, straight to like 6:37. I had no time to grab something to eat. I got in the shower, went straight to the club. I hadn't eaten, and apparently I was severely dehydrated.
Yeah, you were telling me that your pee was brown.
Yeah, it was like yellow, and I just went. I drank like a bottle of water before the show, but I guess it doesn't work that quick. Mm-hmm. And I hadn't eaten, so I felt low energy.
Right.
I felt that way before. You know, and I felt that way sometimes on second shows. Remember I jumped early in San Antonio? Mm-hmm. So I'm starting to learn harsh lessons. Like, first of all, I got a lot of stress and anxiety going on right now with my family and stuff like that. And I'm not working, I'm not taking care of myself because the doctor told me, I'm taking care of everyone else, thinking about my doctor's appointments, worrying about my parents, taking them to all these. I'm not taking care of myself at all.
Absolutely.
She was like, who's your primary care doctor? I was like, I don't even have one. I don't even think about my own health at this point.
Yeah, you were going to City MDs in enemy territory.
Yeah, well, that was 2 years ago.
That's
that was the last time with the doctor. Yeah. Over 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So, I felt like low energy. I felt it, and I went, fuck. And I was like, should I try to eat something quick? But at that point, it was just, I was talking to people, and I was like, I'll be fine. It's only one show tonight. That's what I said to myself. I'll be fine. Right? And then there was a little nervousness, like, damn, I'm feeling low energy, right? Maybe I should eat something. And I just didn't. So it happened quick. I got called up on stage. As soon as I got on stage, it was like, boom. I got hit hard with like the lightheaded. I stood up and I was like, fuck. I said like one thing and I was like,
Roxy. Yeah, let's go pick it just a little bit.
You can come back right now. Hi, we're back.
Yeah.
So I was just depressed, and I did the whole weekend like that. So I sat down, and I said, all right, I can get through this sitting down, or I'll sit down until it feels better. But meanwhile, when you're thinking, when your head's someplace else, and you got, I really realized what we do is a kind of a high-stress thing.
Absolutely.
Especially because there was a lot of fans who came out.
Sure.
So thank you to all the History Hyena fans and otherwise that came out. There was a lot of History Hyena fans
There's a lot of pressure.
So you're like, all right, I want to do a good show, you know, because there's a lot of fans there. And then it just, it felt like I was going to go down, and it came hard. Like, oh, shit, I'm going to faint. So I was just like, let me not faint. Let me call the host back on. And in my mind, quickly, I'm going like, I'll just go grab a chicken finger, come back up, you know, let the host kill a couple more times. This will pass. And I went, and I didn't know how thirsty I was because I ended up banging like 6 waters.
Right.
And every time I banged the water, it didn't feel like I was done being thirsty. So obviously driving with the sunroof down and sweating the whole time for 4 hours is not the right move to do. So anyway, they called an ambulance. I got called out in a stretcher. I went to the hospital. We canceled the whole weekend. I'm very sorry. I was a little overtired. I think I overworked it. Chris is a medical professional, and he told me all the details of it. He can give you a better idea. He just basically gave a diagnosis that I'm a stone cold F.
Yeah, that's what the diagnosis was. I think I explained to him this way. When you watch when you watch the show Chernobyl, okay, it'll make sense in a second. When you watch the show Chernobyl, you realize what they say is that, yes, the glaciers are melting at an exceptionally fast pace.
Yeah.
Certain cities will be underwater.
Yeah.
That is because of cow farts. That is because of the holes in the ozone layer. That is because of aerosol spray cans. That is because we're using too much energy.
Yeah.
But the main thing,
Yeah.
is Chernobyl releasing 100,000 times the radiation of a nuclear bomb in Hiroshima into the atmosphere. That is what is causing the most of this. What I said to you is what reigns true, and I'm being serious. Absolutely, you have things going on with your family. You have career things. You have getting older things. You have you're not eating. All these things are adding to your anxiety. But what caused you to pass out, your Chernobyl, is the fact that all you do all day is push on the fact that you're an FF.
Yeah.
So if you would just come out and say, I embrace it, I want to fucking throw in a onesie like Joey Camasta, we would have the most energy you've ever had on stage.
Yeah.
Because the truth is, that's what it is.
Because for our $1,000 level.
Send me a picture of your brother and your dad, and all I saw was 2 homos.
Yeah, what we're going to do for our $1,000 member is because from what I understand, Sergio told me, because Sergio texted me too. A lot of friends text me, and I appreciate all the people who reached out.
No, we were honestly, truly concerned.
Yeah. But he told me also when he's been on the road with you, he's been concerned about you because you've also felt. He told me he was like, you get a little faint, like you seem like a little winded and past.
And then I get
too.
second rooms, but I still stay in his room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you also experience this where you feel like you get faint on stage?
I found well.
So we're just 2 kids who are stone cold FFs and pushing it down.
Yeah. I remember in Boston.
I think that's our biggest problem.
I remember in Boston, I headlined 3 shows, and then I remember I headlined 3 shows, and I also cracked open 3 girls in the same day. So I remember
Ladder 14. If anything you're hearing here sounds familiar or sounds like it could be part of your life or something similar to the story of the life that you live, it's a character piece. My name is Patty Mulrooney, and that's my friend
Sean Terry.
No, I'm Sean Terry, and that's Patty Mulrooney. I forgot who I was. We're a couple of firefighters who happen to lean right. Anyway, continue with the story character piece.
Ladder 14.
Scene.
Yeah, so, I cracked open a couple of nice, Southie fucking scumbag girls.
If you hear anything that sounds derogatory about your person and it sounds familiar to your story, it's a character piece. Yeah, I'm Sean Mulroney, and that's Patty Flyball. Ladder 14.
Ladder 14, I'm rock hard for summer. So I hooked up a little bit with 3 girls, and
just keep it general.
Yeah,
keep
I
it general.
hooked up with 3 girls, and I may have gotten a blowy from a 4th. True story.
Yeah.
And then I did 3 shows, 3 headlining shows.
You just don't remember if you got a blowy.
I don't remember.
Do you know that Mike Emoji remembers every blow? He's got them written in his diary.
Yeah.
And you can't even remember if you got one on a weekend.
Yeah, I don't know.
A weekend that stands out because you were in a city.
Yeah, I don't know. So I did the 3 shows, and same thing. The first show was at 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock. Then it was an 8 o'clock and a 10 o'clock, and same thing. Packed with fans. The Hyena fans came out. Thank you guys so much. That third show, 20 minutes into that show, I started grabbing for the mic stand.
Yeah.
I asked if somebody could bring me a water, looking out at the people, feeling, all the effects of what I had done that day. I'd thrown hands. I'd been up early, cracking people open. I'm drinking wines.
You sent about 1 million DMs to Toots.
Sent all 1 million DMs to Toots.
Responded to my Toots.
Yeah.
The dog's probably texting you saying he said something too close to a Netflix executive. Is that going to affect
a deal he doesn't
have?
I thought I could sleep in, but I can't because I got to take my baby mama's new boyfriend's mother to the hospital. Like, I got to get home.
And he wants to be in a Bay Ridge Boys episode.
He wants to be in a Bay Ridge Boys episode. He said he likes what we're doing. So he wants to be. So that's another situation.
I think we need to cackle there. Do we? I mean,
we're not.
Yeah. Or is she like past? She doesn't like check in to yell at you anymore, right?
I mean,
he did say he wants to be in a Bay Ridge Boys episode, right?
No, but no, maybe we should cackle. I don't know. We're not saying names. Who fucking knows? Who cares?
Yeah. Don't cackle.
Nobody's saying
but
it.
Where
I'm
we
making
marked,
everything
we
up.
definitely need to cackle.
I'm making everything up. And maybe we should cackle, should we cackle? Well, we got to cackle the
and cackle that too.
Should we cackle we should cackle the other thing too.
I mean, you want to just cackle this whole fucking podcast?
Yeah.
I mean, I want to cackle you, cuz.
Yeah.
If I could just throw a fucking squiggle cackle over you, I'd do it.
Yeah.
It's the
only
Trump
me.
thing. There's too many wild things. We can't pin one down.
Yeah.
When you were saying yesterday, should we erase the thing? I go, from where, cuz? You've said it on every episode. You've said it on every episode, cuz. You've made that joke that isn't true on every episode.
It's what it is.
So your family's mad at you, and we can't stop it.
Yeah.
We can't erase the podcast now. It's on Spotify. It's out. It's
Yeah.
on all these platforms.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cuz we just need to you need to get a Wei Xiongxing tattoo on your face and dick.
Yeah, it's what it is.
You don't mean anything.
Wait, Xiongxing on my face and dick.
Because you're too wild for this world. I'm being honest with you.
Cuz.
And what happened when we started this podcast and we called it History Hyenas, it just opened up the FF in you, and you're just singing and dancing in the rain too much. You're too free. We need one of the Mulrooney brothers to come back here and fucking discipline you and screw you back in.
And skull.
You need to be screwed back in.
Cuz, should we talk about Battle of Brooklyn?
I don't know, cuz.
Where do we start off?
You were just finishing up about how you were going to pass out in Boston.
Oh, yeah, I was going to pass out
So what
in
did
Boston.
you do?
And then 20 minutes into the set, I was like, I need a water to the stage.
You want a water?
I need a water.
Did you say it like that? Can I get a water?
I said, can I get a water?
Shout out Smithtown Water.
Shout out Smithtown Water Department. And I said, here's your water, kid, because we were in Boston.
Here's your fucking water.
Here's your fucking water.
You want a water?
No, I'm good. So, and I just plowed through. I remember just plowing through, but it was really fucking hard to plow through, but I did it. But if that would have happened to me at minute 1, the only reason I plowed through is because I was already 20 minutes in. So I was like, just do another 20. If I would have told you, Giannis, just do 20 minutes.
Right.
I remember at Houston Improv, I don't know if Sergio ever told you this one, I got food poisoning right before our shows. We had an 8 o'clock and a 10 o'clock. The 8 o'clock, I felt so fucking sick to my stomach that I went on stage with a garbage pail. Then the second show, I was like, I can't do this show. I actually can't. I'm in so much. I'm nauseous. I'm woozy. I'm so fucked up right now. Like, I can't do the show. The impending anxiety of having to do a 10 o'clock show after what I just went to at the 8 o'clock. Like, I barely got through it. I can't do 45 minutes. So the owner, thank God the owner was there, nicest guy, or the club manager. He was like, if you want, just because there's people here, why don't you go out first, do as much time as you can. If it's 5 minutes, 5 minutes, then we'll have Sergio, and there was the MC there, they'll fill the time. And once he said that, and kind of got me mentally out of the 45-minute space, I said, you know what? Why don't you have them go up to as long as they want? Sergio did 30, the MC did 30, so they're already an hour into the show. I'm just on the hook for half an hour. He said, that's fine, because he was giving me no pressure. And then when I got on stage, because he had taken all the pressure away, I did 45 minutes. And I just got through it. I just did 45 minutes.
Yeah.
So it was the pressure, the impending anxiety of not only do you not feel good, and now I have to do 60 minutes.
Right.
So if you would have felt that at 30, you would have been able to plow through and just got off at 45. But because it was the first minute you felt it, you were like, I can't. I totally understand. And then you got taken out on a stretcher.
Yeah, I got taken out on a stretcher, which is embarrassing. They gave me a standing ovation like I was Vince Carter and I broke my ankle on a basketball court.
Yeah, it's what it is.
Yeah, it was a little weird, and then some Greek guy handed me an icon.
Yeah.
So, which made me even, like, am I dying? Like, is this what it's going to be?
Yeah.
So, but seriously, I posted something. In all seriousness, look, mental health needs to be spoken about a little bit more. And also, I've realized our career is like, you got to take care of yourself, you know, especially as you age. You got to hydrate. You got to rest.
Absolutely,
And,
you have to.
It's a sport.
It's
what
a
we do.
necessity
It's
now.
a sport. It's a high pressure situation where you're supposed to get laughs every couple
not
seconds.
comparing it, in no way is it as physically demanding. It's totally different things, but like every athlete, like LeBron James just has to sit in an ice bath now. Guys go into Joe Rogan's going into the, oxygen deprivation tank. Like these are all part. You have to put your body first. You have to now.
Yeah.
Or else things like this happen, especially when you have a lot of other stress.
Right.
Because you have an actual family, you're running a family, you have all these
all
other
my
things on your
family
plate.
members, all my close members have health issues.
Yeah,
right
most
now,
of our comedian
including
peers,
everyone.
the only time most of our friends ever get bent out of shape is if they lose a fucking action figure.
Yeah.
It's like we have real shit to worry about here.
Yeah, that's the truth.
You especially.
Yeah. So apologies, but look, man, a lot of people came
You
forward.
got some new shoes though.
Yeah, I got some nice new shoes. But the people who came through on the Instagram and said they were going through something and they were glad that I spoke out, it's like, yeah, it made me feel a lot better. So maybe speaking about it is what you got to do.
It was nice.
Don't try to hold it in.
Because I told you to post that message and I meant it, but it was really nice to see a lot of the comic shit on it in private behind your back. It was really nice.
They did?
Yeah, be like, look at this loser.
Who shit on it?
No, I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
give me some fucking names.
I'm not a rat, cuz. Let's talk about the Battle of Brooklyn.
Yeah. Well, before we do,
because we're 40 minutes in.
yeah,
and we
was
haven't talked
that
about
was
any
that
history.
message cheesy? Like,
No, it wasn't cheesy. Because you're an insecure FF.
I am, right?
No, it wasn't cheesy. No, it needed to be said.
It
Truly needed to be said.
Well, let's do the shout outs and the reads, and then we'll go to the battle.
All right, fine. Shout outs and reads, and then we're doing Battle of Brooklyn.
And I also wanted to get to some of these comments on the Patreon because they are 10 out of 10 funny.
About our moms?
We posted our moms on patreon.com/Bay Ridge Boys. And if you're not a non-toot and not a member of the matriarchy, you wouldn't know. But we do have a lot of fun over there. And we asked people to comment about what they would, if they wanted to crack open. We got a little sensitive. Me and Chris were listening to these the other day, and they made us a little upset. And Chris said, hey, I want to punch that kid. And then I said, you know what? We asked for it, Chris.
Yeah.
We did ask for it.
Yeah.
Right? We can't get angry. Right?
We can't get angry. No.
So Chris's view is a backboard. My dick is Tim Duncan.
Yeah.
Our PPW first
10 out of 10, that guy.
Yeah, Hall of Famer. Says, Mama DiStefano was a grade A piece. She looked so youthful and happy before Papa DiStefano pulled the David Milch and gambled away all her money. Now she has to move the vegetables to feel happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Clay Anthony, one of our other Hall of Famers, just goes, that garlic better be sliced thin. So
Yeah.
basically he's saying he's going to discipline your mom if the
Yeah.
garlic's not sliced thin. We did this to ourselves, cuz.
It's what it
We
is.
did it to ourselves, ISIS. And then Ryan deep breathing through the... I can't finish the name, but it's obviously a play on emoji face. He says, crack open and clean out, then a round of the rosary and a genuflect my way out the door. So he's going to Catholic fuck her.
Yeah.
Your mom's going to get a good Catholic fucking, Chris.
Yeah.
Leo, I'll give you a burrito after something because the name gets cut off. Says, let me be crystal fucking clear. I would definitely give Chrissy D's dick moms a fucking big burrito after I crack her open and clean her out.
That's what it is.
Yeah. And my favorite of all, well, Tim the Toot just said fumes.
Yeah.
So
he'll get fucking punched in the face.
yeah, you're going to get hit with a snapping right, Tim the Toot.
Yeah. A fucking quick too.
Yeah. My favorite is no need to be vulgar. This is from Bill Fugera, which I don't know why is he not on the fucking one of our teams?
Yeah.
Fugera. He made fumes into some sort of foreign language.
Or it just might be his real name. Real
No,
last
I
name.
don't think so. What's the chances his name is Bill Fugera? Could be. Fugeri? I mean, it could be. It's Sauce Monkey, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, this is my favorite comment because he goes, no need to be vulgar. I'd move some vegetables with Mrs. DiStefano, and then one thing would lead to another. Let nature take its course.
Yeah.
He's going to make love to your mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what do people say about your mom?
Yeah, now let's go to my mom because my mom was a fucking piece, apparently. Yeah. So, why are we doing this to ourselves?
I mean, it's brutal.
Because we are the History Hyenas. We're too wild.
We're too wild.
We're too fucking wild.
Do you want to take a walk on the High Line after
Yeah,
this?
do you want to get some salmon?
Yeah.
So Josh Howard says, Papa, peace. A lot of people just said, take out the peace guns, and they were shooting her down.
Yeah.
So that was about 3 or 4 comments. I got a lot of no fumes for Rome. Mater pater, there's nothing we can do. She's absolutely the property of Marcus Aurelius. Pericles, the love child of Chris, and something. We got some funny-ass fucking kids on here. Says, would trade 6 goats and a dozen black and white cookies for her.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's going
Didn't somebody call me Chrissy Thumbsocks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got that one too. There's a lot of funny. Chris Ginta, average piece. Says, make no mistake, I love Greek women and would shoot my shot. Even the fam would not approve. Yeah. Ricky Southside Irish. These names are the best. Said, get the peace guns down. 11 out of 10. Wood Coco.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even Demi. Oh, wait, there's a girl here who said something funny. I got to find that one. This one's. By the way, how has this one slipped past us? Did we read this guy's name? Namin Smoking Joe Green.
Yeah.
How did he not make it on one of our Hall of Fame teams?
I mean, he might be in these 53 I have to read from these last 2
okay,
weeks.
because this kid is good. How great is that name? Namin Smoking Joe Green. He says, her eyes are normal, so this means there's a good chance Yanni is an inbreed. I would definitely crack her open and clean her out, right in the middle of the dirt roads of Rome. He just made a joke about banging my mom in the ass. Chris, we have to stop.
Yeah.
All right, I got to find this one girl, and then that's it. Big Piece Patrice says, no disrespect, but she's a piece. I'd give my father my biggest pig and most reliable indentured servant for her. Because you got to make sense when you're doing these.
Yeah.
All right, Christian Winky Sphinx Dubs.
Yeah.
Says, yo, her boobs are a bit incredulous because how far she's pushing them up. That being said, I'd wear her like a pair of fumed out sunglasses.
It's what it is.
He wants my mom to sit in his face because this is uncomfortable.
Okay, well, we got to read the Patreon members because we're running out of time here. We got to get to Battle of Brooklyn, and there's some.
Because we already did the Battle of Brooklyn, but let's do it.
There's some funny names. Should we read the Patreon members now and then do Battle of Brooklyn?
All right, I got this one last one. I found it
yeah.
from Nicole Stevenson. This is the funniest one. She goes, cap letters, crack her open and clean her out. Make no mistake, that woman is the pinnacle of Greek evolution. And how the fuck did Yanni Pseudo-Penis Pappas come out of this piece? Look, I swing both ways. It is what it is.
It's what it is.
She wants to go by with my mom.
All right. Here we go. Thank you so much for those comments. Now, the newest members of our Patreon who went to patreon.com/Bay Ridge Boys, it seems like a lot of people took our advice and they made actual Patreon names pertaining to our podcast, and some of them seem really funny, and we're going to start going now. I think we're going to have a lot of fun here. Yeah. First up, Jimmy Pets Pizzola got Dolphins half price cuts.
Shit, cuz he's coming for the crowd.
Coming for the crowd.
Wow, that could be people.
Then this kid, this is his real name, but it's just a funny name, and I'm going to just say it in the voice. His name is Schmelvin Moyville.
Wow, that kid screwed in.
That kid screwed in. Schmelvin Moyville.
Wow.
Then we got Talia No Fumes Thompson.
That's a funny one.
Andrew Pace, who's just a white kid, doesn't want to play along.
Yeah.
Eliza Nowak. Ruben McFly. Then we got Sean, a couple of Jews got to go 2020. It's what it is, Reed.
He said Trump 2020, didn't he?
He said a couple of Jews got to go 2020.
Oh, 2020. Okay, Wei Xiangxi.
Wei Xiangxi.
Yeah.
Then we got Jeff Boblitz.
Yeah.
Then we got Krista Legal Toot takes it past the Uvula Marie. Then we got just Jess.
Yeah.
Then we got Tony, the Cleveland Cuckin' Steamerer.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is the best of all time.
Yeah. Then we got Eric Price.
Yeah.
Ethan Kendrick. Ross Cooper.
Hey.
Then we got Candace Crack Me Open, then Put Me Down Menzinger. then we got just Jeff. Yeah. Then we got this person's name is I'm a tall, bald, cute kid, and my cock always stays soft as a chippin'.
Yo, cuz these are cracking me open.
Then we got Mia Casoli, who sounds like a piece.
Sauce monkey.
Tyler Neiman.
White kid.
Then we got Olivia, the water drinking sauce monkey. We got a lot of girls now.
Cuz, yeah, and these are funny.
Great. Then we got Talia.
Yeah.
Then we got Victor, Burn the Tortillas Again, Valenzuela. Then we got Grant Chonko.
Yeah.
Token, just one name.
Good.
Then
Funny.
we got Cody Bitch Hips Bizang, not an Eastern Hemi.
Yo, this is the
tense.
Wow.
Marissa Banks.
Yeah.
Adrian Garcia, a.k.a. Chrissy Forthright. Then we got Andy Dick Within Jab Range Chica.
Yeah, funny.
Then we got Pubeless Fumeless Poppy.
Wow, that's a goodie.
Then we got Ryan Deep Breathing Through the Tooth Fumes Lynn.
Oh, that's the one. He's emoji face fan.
Then we got Smithtown.
Smithtown Water. Shout out Smithtown Water.
Smithtown. Then we got Tim Ryder.
Tim Ryder.
Then we got Chrissy Blackface is fine. Di Stefano.
All right, that's a heavyweight Zhangxi, but it's very funny.
Yeah. Then we got David Chinkwanny. Then we got Brian Potato Monkey McGough.
He's an Irish kid.
He's called himself a potato monkey.
Potato monkey. How come Irish kids could be called potato monkeys?
Then we got Chris Picard.
Yeah.
Jeanette Fustanasis.
Oh, she's a sauce monkey.
Then one word, bet you did too. Yeah. Christian Gold. Then
Kid screwed in.
Ashley looking to move some vegetables with a guy from ladder 14.
Holy shit.
Then we got Nicole Marqueux. Then we got Chris, want to see Yanni in stockings and a blouse, shoes.
Holy shit.
Then we got Emily Arndt.
Yeah.
Then we got Patty, pencil grinder, PPGs, and TBG. Then we got Jeff Dyer. Then we got David, I swear it's just bad dick lighting, O'Connell.
That could be the best one.
Yeah. Then we got Alex Cheney, 2 minutes, maybe 4. Then we got Anthony, not a black, Ogubungo.
Way song Sheehan.
Then we got Jared Utley. Yeah. Then we got Malcolm King Gay Bridges.
Yeah.
Then we got James Kitson. Then we got Corey Hathaway. Then we got Marcus, half African American, captain of the Fume Room, Ruthford.
Yeah.
That was the best list of all time.
I'm actually blown away.
I'm sorry.
I'm actually blown away. Can you see I'm actually crying?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, that was
you guys were just funnier than our podcast.
Yeah, no, it was
shit.
and we encourage you, go to patreon.com/BayRidgeVoice and do that every single time you tell a friend to join, to listen to the podcast and get those names because, it makes us laugh hard.
Yeah, and you don't have to do it, but if you want to, go for it.
Go for it.
We love it, and
I can't even pick one from there. There was too many.
yeah,
We should actually pick 3 because it's been 3 weeks, honestly.
all right.
Oh, for the PPW?
Yeah.
All right.
Do you want me to pick it quick because I got the list?
Yeah.
Do you want me to just do it?
Yeah, but pick good ones. I need to approve of them, so say them, and you know.
should pick
I
3.
think we're going to pick 3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we need to agree.
I think the one that made you laugh the hardest was coming out of the gate. Jimmy Pezzola got Dolphins half price cuts.
100%.
He's one.
Yeah.
I think also you really like Krista Legal 2 takes it past the Uvula Marie.
Yeah.
Okay, she's not in yet.
She's not in yet, though.
I think you liked
No, put her on. That's
how
funny.
about Ashley looking to move some vegetables with the guy from ladder 14?
Yeah.
You like this one? Chris want to see Yanni in stockings and a blouse.
Yeah. Yeah. There's too many to choose from. What do you guys like?
We got to pick 3, right?
I know, it's too hard.
Well, we got one.
Yeah, the first guy's dead. I mean, fuck, I got
one's
Dolphins half price cuz that kid's in.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
what was the last? There was one of the last ones was really good.
Marcus, half African American captain of the Fume Room.
I mean, that's
was really
another good one. I mean, how do we pick? We got to let these guys pick because they're going to get angry at us. So I picked them all. Let fucking Mike Emoji Face pick. What do you want?
I like the Marcus, captain of the Fume Room.
Okay.
And what's the other one you like?
What about Candace, crack me open, then put me down, Metzinger?
I mean, they're all good.
I like Krista Legal 2 takes it past the Uvula.
Yeah, that one.
was really
okay,
good.
Let's do it. All right, so we got 3.
But from now on, let's let these guys choose.
Okay.
Because they get angry at us. Have you
Yeah.
noticed that? They
Yeah.
get angry at
They're
us.
all so good. So no,
They're all so fucking good. It's hard. So how do you pick? We should just pick them all. But we're picking teams, right? We're gonna get back to the draft when Venetia gets back from fucking her world
fucking
tour.
Yeah, what the fuck she's doing? I'm Upper West Side. I'm just mad crazy out here. Mad.
Because Greeks are the only girls when they get a job, or Greek people, the only people in America or throughout the diaspora who go, I will work for you, but it's for 11 months out of the year because I'm going to Greece for 1 full month.
Because got to be honest though, I mean, Venetia is literally in Greece right now, posting pictures from islands, but still sent us the work that needed to be done.
She's screwed in. She's good. Yeah. I mean, how many ISISes do you think equal 1 Venetia? If we're gonna do a math equation, how many ISISes would it be?
25 ISIS.
25 ISISes to 1 Venetia.
Yeah.
How many emoji faces to 1 Venetia?
About 15.
15. Yeah.
Mike's yeah.
Yeah.
Zach's the first to go.
Zach's a 23-year-old kid, and he's gonna pass out when he's rapping because he's got a lot of podcasts to edit.
Yeah, Zach may
He's gonna
pass out
podcast on stage. Yeah.
Yeah, Zach, it's going to be like 8 Miles. Zach, when that first time when Eminem just can't listen to the words, that's what's going to happen to Zach one day. He's going to come back.
We're gonna do our first live podcast in New York City. It's going to be coming up real soon.
Where are we going to do it?
And we're going to do it with nets behind the stage, and the whole thing is which one of us is going to pass out.
Yeah, I love it.
And you
We're
know
gonna
what?
put nets up
Zach will
behind
be
the
there to
stage.
catch us, and Mike Suarez will be behind us to just act as a cushion if we fall, to break the fall. If Mike just lies down behind you, if you fall, cuz, you're not going to hit your head.
Yeah.
What you doing, cuz? We're in the middle of a show.
Yeah, no, I was looking to get to Venetia's notes.
Oh, okay.
But let me just say quickly, because I actually, so I've been reading the book 1776, because I am an FF. And
Stone cold.
what I do know about the Battle of Brooklyn, I can look at Venetia's notes. Let me talk freely what I know about it quick,
Yes.
and we could chime in and out.
Yes.
And then you open up Venetia's notes and tell me what's going on.
Yeah.
So here's what I learned.
Just be free like you've always wanted to be free to talk about history.
Let me get my pussy up a little bit. Let me get my pussy in the air, because when I talk about the Revolutionary War.
Can I just ask you a quick question?
Yeah.
If you said to the McFarlane brothers, if you said, hey guys, look, I got a different thing for today. Instead of going down to the basketball court or you guys skull fucking me, how about we fucking talk about the book 1776? Because I'm half into it and I'm really into it.
Yeah.
Guys, aren't you excited by the Revolutionary War? What would they say to you?
Yeah. If I said that to them, if I said that I love the Revolutionary War,
Which you do.
which I really do, I think what would happen is one of the brothers would hold my mouth open and the other one would put his cock in there. That's just what I think would happen, and my uvula would get fucking tapped.
Like a speed bag.
Like a speed bag.
Ladder 14.
So ladder 14. So 1770. So August 27th to August 29th, right around our birthdays. Giannis's birthday is the 25th. Me and Mikey Emoji Face are August 26th. So right around our fucking birthdays.
Holy shit, your birthday's the 26th?
Yeah, we're August 26th. You're August 25th.
We're bringing a fucking cake in here. Sorry, Liz.
Yeah, we're gonna bring a fucking big cake in here, and yeah, cause if you don't think for our fucking birthdays, I didn't already book us a table at Medieval Times, you got another thing coming.
I'm so excited.
We're going to that. We're going. Are you down? We're going to that.
Down.
Yeah, I'm
You already
down too.
booked it for August 29th.
And let's just invite all the Patreon members. You want to
Yeah.
just do a Patreon birthday
let's
party?
do a Patreon birthday party. It's at Medieval Times.
And the only person who can't come is Chris the teacher.
That's what it is. Yeah. He's probably yeah.
And we're going to bring a birthday cake in here. And if you think anyone who works here is going to say something to Chrissy D, and if you don't think that he's going to whack you in succession like a game of whack-a-mole with a snap and right, you got another thing coming.
Because I'm going to be really fucking upset if Veneti is not back in the States for our birthdays.
Yeah, you better be back in the States for our birthdays. Dope word, yeah.
Dope word, yeah. And you better come to fucking Medieval Times. Are you serious, Mike? Because I'm down. We're going to Medieval Times. Not the Renaissance Fair. Medieval Times by Giant Stadium.
What day?
No.
Yeah, I definitely want to go.
No, we'll go.
Yeah.
We'll go Sunday. We'll go that Sunday, August 30th. And maybe my mom, maybe it'll be a big joint family birthday party. Hoping my family's taking me back by then.
I mean, people are laughing and they don't even know how funny it is.
Yeah.
Because they don't know what's really going on.
Okay, so let me tell you
Yeah.
what's really going on is this podcast may be over legally.
We're here for a good time, not a
a
long
long
time. So tell your friends now. Tell your friends
Now that the podcast name might change and we might be on another, you might be able to hear us from somewhere else. But
And they may be doing this thing in wrestling masks.
Yeah, because what if we start doing like we kept this podcast on the run and we kept sneaking and recording like we're Edward Snowden from like different. We're sneaking in from different countries that'll harbor us. This week we're coming to you from the Ecuadorian fucking
Embassy, yeah.
Embassy, yeah.
all right, so let me get this. August 27th to August 29th, you had the Battle of Brooklyn. Now, it was also called the Battle of Long Island because Long Island used to be called South, Long Island, when you say Long Island, New York, Brooklyn is technically on Long Island. So is Queens.
Can you just call this Alzheimer's Wild? Because we did all of this. I'm clear 100%. We've even said that same thing.
Okay, well,
I think we did a full Battle of Brooklyn episode.
Guys, we're going to do it again with a history of hyenas. We're going to do it again, and there's going to be new facts.
Okay.
That history doesn't change, but make no mistake, my thoughts about it does.
Yeah.
Okay, so first, hold on. Let me just pull my jean shorts down. So, August 27th to August 29th, Battle of Brooklyn started, okay?
Yeah.
Now, this is right after the Declaration of Independence was proclaimed and written, and King George III already had it on his doorstep, okay? Because here's one thing you got to know about the Revolutionary War. One interesting thing I did.
This is a good fact.
One thing I really did learn about the Revolutionary War is when it started in 1775 with the Siege of Boston and the Battle of Concord, when that started, all the 13 colonies, whether they were loyalists or patriots, it didn't matter. American citizens, early colonial American citizens, all they wanted was if they were going to be taxed, they wanted a representative in Parliament. They didn't want the taxation without representation anymore. That's what this was about. So the British Empire, King George himself, said, send troops over there, do not kill anybody, just show order, get them order, and let's have negotiations. But he was saying he wasn't sending the troops, the big troops. He wasn't sending, there were Marines, that the Marines were around at 1776 on the British side. He wasn't sending them. He said, no, these are our countrymen. They're like our little brothers and sisters, the 13 colonies, so we don't want to hurt you. Then what happens is, no, we're good. Siege of Boston happens where the Bostonians, Britain was surrounded by George Washington and his army, and then they basically laid the city of Boston at siege, and General Howe and all the, which is Washington's counterpart on the British side, went up the water to Halifax, Nova Scotia, and just chilled there for a little bit. And the American soldiers weren't getting paid. They were fighting for like a year and nobody was getting paid. So they started to go back to their homes in Maine and New England, because mostly it was New England fighting. The initial start of the Revolutionary War was just New England. Really, New York and South weren't really involved yet. They were, but not really. So soldiers start to go home, okay? So the Americans don't want to do it anymore. They're like, listen, let them fucking tax us, not tax us. We've been gone for 10 months. People are getting killed now. My farm, my wife's dying. Like, I got to go home. So George Washington and Benjamin Franklin and Alexander Hamilton and all these great minds say, not Alexander Hamilton, Benjamin Franklin, Thomas Jefferson, and George Washington, and John Hancock all say, we got to come up with propaganda. We got to come up with something that's going to rally people. How about full independence? Which nobody was talking about independence in 1775 when the war started. Because you think, oh, this war for independence, which is what it became, but it wasn't until July 4th, well, George Washington said, write Declaration of Independence, write it right now, let it go fester to the 13 colonies, and then we'll get this rally cry of people to come back and want to join our army. So,
are you basically saying that it was a marketing tool?
It was a marketing tool. Independence in the beginning was a marketing tool. There was no real intention of ever being independent from Britain because they really weren't treating us that bad. Yeah. They were giving us the 13 colonies were the richest colonies in the whole British Empire. We had as much money in our Federal Reserve. We had as much money as they did in London because of how well we were doing with tobacco and all our imports and exports. So Britain didn't want to lose us, and we didn't want to. All we wanted was a member in their parliament, but they looked at us like little fucking scumbags, little fucking dirty Mexicans. That's what they looked at us like.
Yeah.
Wei Shang-Chi, I was just kidding. Yeah.
Wei
I was just kidding. That's what they thought.
Yeah.
But it's like, they wanted to build a wall around us, but it's like we have all the money.
So basically, England is like Dame Dash, and British Empire is like Rockefeller.
Nah, I mean?
And we were Jay-Z.
Yeah.
And we were just getting too good, too rich.
Yeah.
And too much. And like, you know what I mean? We just we had to leave Rockefeller.
Yeah.
To become a billionaire on our own.
We had to leave it.
And then we had to marry the Queen Bee.
So with the Battle of Brooklyn, so what happens is so now, this is August 27th. This is close to 2 months after the Declaration of Independence has been signed.
And it's also one day after your birthday.
It's one day after my birthday.
Yeah.
So what does that mean? That now King George III...
It means you're shitting out turkey legs from medieval times.
It's what it is. Now King George III has said, by this time, he said, okay, fuck you. You want to be independent? Now I'm sending in the fellas. He sent in the gentlemen.
Yeah.
Because he sent in his Marines, he sent in his best troops, he sent in 50 battleships. So the battleships are going up and down the Hudson River where the Verrazano Bridge is today. They were going up and down the Hudson River, British battleships. No, we had no navy. The Americans did not have a navy. So whoever controlled the water in New York controlled the battlefield. So George Washington's greatest strength, his people say when they wrote about him, was that he was able to see things as they were. Not as he wishes they were.
He was also a tall drink of water.
He was also a tall drink of water. And make no mistake, this is how fucking stupid it was like just back in the day. The only real reason George Washington got to become president of the United States is because he was a tall kid.
And he was white.
Yeah, and that's another thing, just real quick, just a little side thing. Pick and choose. I love how people
Get the Wei Shang-Chi button ready.
I love how people want to pick and choose.
Something's getting still
mostly on the left side.
Yeah.
Who the fucking villains in history are? Because guess what? George Washington, Benjamin Franklin, Thomas Jefferson, even Alexander Hamilton. Guess what they all had? Slaves.
Yeah.
So when you want to fucking shit on Christopher Columbus because he's an Italian kid that discovered fucking America only through the power of Jesus Christ. And you want to shit on him and say he's a bad guy? Why don't you look at everybody else in history too? Because guess what they all had? Fucking slaves.
I think they all do. I think they do shit on all those people.
No, well, you know what?
Can we just get a Wei Shang-Chi just because his mouth
Wei
is moving?
Shang-Chi.
Yeah, but you know what's interesting too? Another quick thing I learned?
Yeah.
England abolished slavery in like the 1650s. So when General Howe and all the big-time generals came to the 13 colonies and stepped foot for the first time and reported back to King George, there's a letter that the general wrote, said, other than the how bad this country looks because of the war and how the troops, the colonial troops, do not look good and healthy and they're sick. So the biggest problem we have here is the ghastly sight of slaves. Like it was even back then. So we're the little sinister kind of country, because to not abolish slavery to the 1860s, when the other major countries were like, this is an inhumane thing what you're doing to these people. Little dirtbag, because there were plenty of African, I guess, born redcoats that fought with the British Army. But even George Washington himself did not allow blacks to fight in the army until the very end of the war, when they absolutely needed them. So everybody in history is a piece of shit for a different reason.
Well, it's
times
all
change.
Yeah, it's all different, all variegated. But that's really easy for them to say, because they were just taking in our taxes.
Yeah.
We were shipping our product back to their companies, right? With these, these landowners and these crop owners who have tobacco fields. So they're taking the money and they're taking that high profit margin that slavery provides, and then they just are fucking shining down, like, holding. How British is that?
Well, that's all.
They just always pretend they're above it. But the reason why they wanted to keep us is because of all the fucking cash crops that they were getting for cheap because of slavery. So fuck you, England.
Britain did have indentured servitude, which is kind
pretty
of like
much
just
the
a
same
fancy way of getting around slavery. So I guess you're true there.
Yeah.
But real quick, back to the Battle of Brooklyn. So everybody knew that whoever had the water had the battlefield.
Smithtown. Shout out.
So George Washington kind of knew that, but Continental Congress, they're saying, Benjamin Franklin, all these guys saying, no, you have to fight. We're fighting for our freedom now. It's a different thing. The whole country, all these boys have arrived to fight for freedom. We have to fight them. Now you had 12,000, upwards of 20,000 British troops. 9,000 of them were Hessian German army, my people.
What?
The Hessians. England had hired Hessian mercenary soldiers, and the Hessians were German-born soldiers. So there was a lot of Germans.
Fact. Yeah, that's
there was a lot of Germans that they fought with us, and we also had Spanish soldiers that fought with us. But the Hessians numbered 9,000. So just the Hessian mercenaries alone were as big as the entire Continental Army in 1776, plus 11,000 British soldiers. So we had 20,000 of, by the way, trained Hessian soldiers were mercenaries. These were professional soldiers, and the bulk of Britain's army, professional soldiers. The bulk of our army, farmers. What's his face? Henry Knox, who we named Fort Knox around, who was like pretty much saved. One of the main reasons why we even were able to continue with the war, because he saved cannons. He brought cannons from Fort Ticonderoga and basically was able to get us some type of real firepower. He was like a fucking mailman, or he worked in or a watchmaker. He had some bullshit job, and he was a general, like a high-ranking general. Even George Washington himself had no battle experience before the Battle of Brooklyn. That was the first battle he ever commanded. So none of these got General Howe and all the generals.
It's the most important battle in the Revolutionary War.
Absolutely,
history. Yeah.
All the generals on the British side.
And it was fought in Park Slope.
It was fought in Park Slope.
Where me and Colin Quinn are from.
Absolutely.
Fucking British. Fucking British. George Washington. Fucking tell me what to do. Some people fucking this, fucking that. Fucking Jimmy Norton. Fucking Jimmy Norton's coming.
I just want to. You're not gonna fucking get me on Comedy Central. I'm not gonna fucking say whatever fucking what is. You got to fucking bullshit.
I'm a fucking purist.
Fucking pure.
Fucking LA.
Yeah. Fuck you, Todd Barry.
Fuck you.
So Henry Knox. So all the generals on the British side had major war experience. Don't forget the French and Indian War. Cute. That had just happened on American soil 10 years before that. So, George Washington fought as a soldier in it, but he wasn't a general.
This was his first general experience.
Yes. So he made a lot of cute. He made a lot of crucial mistakes, baby.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me just tell you really quick what happened.
Yeah.
Just in a little nutshell. So they were.
He made a joke about his cousin, and then that was the crucial mistake he made.
Yeah, it was a big mistake. So what happened is you had British pretty much all around him, and he had the water behind him. So he thought
there's muzzies everywhere.
Yeah, there's
ladder 14.
There's muzzies everywhere. So he thought, that's basically what he said. He walked up and said, "Shit, there's Muslims everywhere."
We're
surrounded by Chinese and Muslims everywhere. Ladder 14.
Yeah, ladder 14. But this is the
character
last
piece.
This is the Italian Alamos. Paulie Gantz. It's the 6-year anniversary of my gym and my vitamin line.
He had a nice little party.
He had a nice party. I couldn't box him the other day because he said he was, nice. He was having a nice get together with his mom and some of his family because it was a 6-year anniversary of him turning his garage into a boxer gym and his vitamin line that he does out of his mother's basement. So it was a big thing, and we couldn't box. It's true.
I
love
this podcast is here for a good time.
Not a long time.
Yeah, we are the Heath Ledger of podcasts.
Yeah.
Can I get a Wei Shang Qing?
Wei Shang Qing, yeah.
Some people might get a
Wei Shang Qing.
Okay. So the biggest crucial mistake he made is he divided his army. So you were never under any circumstance when you were so outnumbered by the enemy, which he knew he was. He divided his army. He sent half of his army up north towards Harlem.
So white man's old tricks.
Yeah, and then
divide and conquer.
Well, yeah, he sent half of his army north to Harlem just to clean that up a little bit, and then.
Wei Song Xian.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
You go wild.
Yeah, Wei Shouchi. You people know I'm joking.
Yeah,
by
of
now.
course.
But then he said the other half of his army is South Brooklyn to deal with the Chinese.
Wei Song Xian.
No. So what he did is he split his army, and he left only 5. First of all, they had no cavalry. Okay, you understand?
They had no horses.
We had no horses,
but they did have control of the water.
We did.
Did he control the water?
No, we didn't have control of the water.
He should have called in Smithtown control of water.
The British fucking warships are going up and down the water. They're going up and down the water like the fucking, just swimming around like the Puerto Ricans in a fire hydrant. They just
no matter.
Wei Song Xian.
Yeah, and no matter what you do, don't throw batteries at any of your friends.
Yeah, don't do it. Yeah, so that's pretty much all we could do is throw batteries at these fucking British warships, and we didn't have nothing. We had nothing. We had a fucking canoe. That's all we had.
Yeah,
we had nothing. So he puts 5 Jamaica Plains. It was called. It's like a little pass, like in the middle, like pretty close to Prospect Park. It used to be called Jamaica Plains. He only put 5. The only 5 horses he had. He put 5 soldiers there because he said these 5 soldiers will be able to deal because they are on horses. Will be able to deal with whatever British soldiers come this way. Because he was like, I'm banking they're not going to come up this pass because it's very narrow. And then General Howe was like, he probably thinks we're not going to go up that pass, and he's a dumb fucking general that has no experience. So guess what I'm going to do? Send 2,000 British redcoats right down that pass
up the dirt road.
Yeah, and they
fucked them right in the ass.
Yeah, they grabbed all 5 of them immediately without a fight, and then just took them prisoner, and nobody ever heard from them again.
Right.
And then next thing you know, he's got half of his army up in Harlem for no reason. The British never went there. There was no reason to go there. And then the other remaining troops who were supposed to
was it called Harlem back then?
Yeah.
It was?
Yeah. Who was supposed to be defended? By these 5 people who who the British troops just walked right through. Now he has about 4,000 British soldiers versus like 1,500 colonial soldiers with their back to the water, to the fucking water.
Italian Alamo time.
On Gravesend Bay. Yeah, you got to fucking start.
It was on Gravesend Bay.
Gravesend Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to start throwing hands.
Yeah.
That's the only way. So
they started going hand to hand?
Started going hand to hand combat. So here's the mistake. Here's the one thing that you have to fucking always understand. One thing you fucking have to know for sure, and I don't care what religion you are, I don't care what race you are, you gotta know one thing and one thing only. Jesus is an American kid. You gotta know Jesus is an Italian kid.
I mean, is Rafael DeLuca, like, has he done making music?
Yeah, what did he?
I mean, come up with another one.
Yeah.
That's like the 4th time you've said Jesus is an American kid.
Because Jesus is an Italian-American kid,
and
he's from Brooklyn, New York. I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
Jesus is an Italian-American kid. He's from Brooklyn, New York, and he's specifically from Gravesend Bay.
Yeah.
Kid's from Gravesend, and if he wasn't out fucking being the son of man, he'd also be a fucking DJ in a lowlife.
Yeah.
But he's the son of man,
yeah.
And so he's got shit to do. So what happens is...
But the Catholic clergy definitely... fuck children. They're pedophiles.
Yeah, but we
so
don't
I just
want to
wanted to sneak that in.
Ladder 14, that's a character piece. None of that stuff is true. But I do have a situation with Father Bill. So here's what I'm going to tell you what happened. On August 29th, General Howe, okay, ready for this? General Howe, George Washington's counterpart, was getting counsel from his other generals saying, crush them. Let's fucking crush them right now. They're right there. They have nowhere to go. Let's crush them. Let's fucking end this thing. And he said, no, let's reserve. We won't go after them yet. Let's wait a day. Let's wait one more day because it was a big rainstorm. Let's wait a day. And they're like, no, we can crush them. We have the Marines. They're right there. They're done. He's like, where can they possibly go? We know exactly where they are. Okay. George Washington sends a letter.
Big mistake.
Sends a letter to the guys up in Harlem.
Yeah.
He says, he whatever, a carrier pigeon or something like that. He says, hey guys, come down south, come down to where we are in Brooklyn, we're in Gravesend Bay or whatever they called it back then. He says, get the whole army back to me. Nobody make a fucking sound, okay? Nobody make a sound. It's the dead of night. It's August 29th. He says, be quiet. Here we go. Yeah. He says to them, What we're going to do now is, yeah. He says, it's the dead of night. Yeah, okay.
They think they got us beat.
They think they got us beat.
They said, no, where they going to go? Where they going to go? We know where they are.
We know exactly where they are. The British are saying that. Say, oh, don't worry about it. We know exactly where they are.
Let's have tea and later.
We're going to get them later. Yeah. So George Washington says, boys, get down from Harlem right now. I know there's a lot of fucking things going on up there. I know you guys are fucking going wild. Come down right now. Get back to Brooklyn. We're fucking leaving. So he takes the whole, he gets all the people from the surrounding villages secretly, give us all your boats, give us everything you need, leave the bulk of the shit here, don't fucking worry about it, let the British have it. We're going to get on boats, we're going to go across that water. We're going to go across that water. And we're going to do it slowly, we're going to do it quietly, we're going to do it like fucking Americans. He says, if we're going to save this country and this war of independence is going to continue against the tyrannical British rule, it's going to have to be right now. Listen to me, I'm fucking George Washington.
And Jesus is an American kid with us.
Yeah.
And he's Italian American.
I got wooden teeth, I'll chop down an apple tree, I got slaves.
Yeah.
So he says, get in these boats. They're going across the boats, one after another, getting across silently, swiftly. All they have is little torches that actually George Washington, 3 hours into the mission, said, ignite the torches. We're doing this in the pure fucking darkness. We're going to do this in the fucking pure dark so the British don't see us. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, thousands of troops going across, getting to safety, our army being saved. Minute by minute, our army being saved, the fight for independence continuing. At 6:35 in the morning, the first wave of British soldiers wake up to take a look at where their army is to get ready for the attack. Fog comes in. Jesus Christ blows a big fart and says, I'm an American kid. He says, Dad, I'm a fucking American kid. I'm an Italian-American kid. That's Brooklyn. Give them the fog. A British soldier wrote in his diary on the morning of August 29, 1776, before he had knew anything about the Americans leaving. He said, I can't see a foot in front of me. If the Americans are going to go, if I was the Americans, I'd leave now. We can't see anybody. Not thinking they would ever do it. By the time the fog rolled in, by the time the fog rolled out, 7:45 a.m., the entire army, every single one of his soldiers, besides 3 that had stayed behind to plunder and raid and rape and take and sell goods, were gone across the river up to Harlem, and then they went all the way, backtracked all the way to New Jersey through Pennsylvania, and the fight continued. And that's how the Battle of Brooklyn was lost, but our independence was actually won.
Because we're fucking Italian-American kids, and we fight to the end.
And Jesus Christ fought to the end. And that's why Paulie Gassie's got pictures of Jesus Christ all over his fucking garage, because he's an Italian kid, and I guarantee you.
And he's a piece, according to our fans.
Yeah, he's a good-looking kid. If that battle was fought in any other borough, in any other state, Jesus wouldn't have given that fog. But because it was Brooklyn, and he knew he had to save it because John Travolta would be doing movies there one day, he had to save it.
Do it. So we've definitely covered that fog before in our.
But what I said was more interesting. It was more facts. Was that good, Mikey, or was it too much?
That was real good. No, it was real good.
And I told the story good?
Yeah, you told the story real good. And I didn't know that that's a very interesting fact, that America was basically formed as sort of a marketing campaign to rally the
That's
colonialists.
all it was.
Yeah.
There was no intention when you look.
Those kids were screwed-in kids. George Washington, Ben Franklin,
absolutely,
Hancock. Those kids were screwed-in kids.
Yeah, and what we talk about, like, the president, because I drove my mother home today because she watched my daughter last night. And she told me that
she's voting for Trump 2020.
She told me, Chris, she said, honestly, she said, I just close my eyes and I move my hand to the right, and that's how I vote. That's what she told me. She goes, I didn't want to vote for Trump. She said, but I just push that. I just go to the right, and that's what I do. She said that I've been doing that that's what I do every election.
Really?
I just go to the right because she doesn't believe in abortion.
Right.
And
right.
So she's like, I don't agree. She's like, I think Trump's an idiot. She's like, but my hand goes right, and then I just go down the line.
Right.
So it's just, she's a Republican lady. That's just what it is.
It's just what it is.
So,
yeah. I mean, nobody likes abortion, but you can't make it illegal. That's the point.
Yeah.
And that's where the left messes up too, by saying like, I'm pro. It's like, stop celebrating.
Yeah.
It's not a great thing no matter what.
I know.
But it's like, it's just not your business to legislate it. It's not your business. It's like, you can't make it illegal. That's what I think.
Well, I think...
I mean, what are you going to do with all these babies?
But the reason why I'm bringing it up is because we were talking about... she was like...
Maybe the Catholic Church is against abortion because unwanted kids is what they fuck.
It's what it is.
And you can't mess with somebody's supply.
Is this Legion of Skanks or History of Hyenas?
It was
I get in trouble on Legion of Skanks.
I know, but that was a solid joke.
Yeah. So the reason why I'm bringing it up,
A lot of people are going to be pissed, but it was a solid joke.
the reason why I'm bringing this up is because we were talking about, she was asking me who I want to vote for, and I said, I don't trust any of these candidates. She asked me who I trust, and I said, I don't trust anybody running for president at all because it's absolute power, and they have massive fucking egos. That's why George Washington was our only president to not be elected. He was not elected by the people. He was put forward by Congress, and he did not want the power. He wanted, according to the book, it to be a chamber of 4. He wanted 4 people to run the country so nobody had absolute power. He didn't even want Congress.
It's sort of like
just,
the archaic form of checks and balances.
that's what he wanted, just 4. Choose 4, and we'll all balance each other out. And, you know, of course, he became the first president and commander-in-chief and all that
Yeah,
bullshit.
because he wasn't that bright of a kid.
He wasn't. And,
George
and
G.W.
he wasn't that good of a general.
Yeah.
He made a lot of mistakes.
Yeah. I mean, he's just one of those kids. I mean, his presidency was actually kind of like a marketing thing.
Yeah.
Like, hey, let's rally everyone. Just the way they rallied the colonialists against the British.
Yeah.
Him being president was like rallying the country as one because he was such a war hero.
Yeah.
Because he was kind of a little F&B.
He was a little
He was a
F&B.
little F&B to say, hey, you know, let's just. That's
Yeah.
a very Brooklyn thing to do while you're in Brooklyn, too.
Yeah.
After the Battle of Brooklyn and everything turns out we lost that battle, but then we ended up winning the war. That would be something a guy from Brooklyn would say.
Yeah.
He would say, Ladder 14, he'd go, you know what? Just give me three guys.
Yeah.
All I need is 3 guys.
Yeah.
3 other guys, and we can run this whole fucking thing.
Well, do you want to
Yeah, we'll run the thing 4 guys. We'll
you
all
wanna
check
know-
each other out. We'll help each other out.
You want to know another little interesting thing I learned?
Yes, I do, Chris.
That it's not exactly it, but the way that Revolutionary War soldiers probably sounded is close throughout the whole country, is closer to what they sound like still today in Boston. The Boston accent is the closest to what they think how people spelled words and little things that they have, like, you know, scientists.
Oh, my God.
It's
You know
the
how
Boston
annoying that would have
accent
been?
That they were like, let's get to the water.
Can you imagine being alive and having that accent all around you? Because that accent, you know, when I went down in Providence, I had to fucking hear that the whole fucking time.
Yeah.
It's like, have you been here before?
Yeah.
Are you fucking nervous?
Yeah.
They're a little harsh.
They're a little harsh.
They're a little fucking harsh.
So is there anything you want to add to the Battle
How
of
do you
Brooklyn?
know that, though? Who came up with
It's all
that?
in 1776.
No, but how did people know that was the accent, probably?
Huh?
That the Boston accent's how everyone talked.
They were saying because, you know, people who like study like writing, and I don't know how they came up with it, but that's
Yeah,
just,
you're a
it's in
little
the
Franks
book.
and Beans yourself.
Yeah, I'm just.
But
a
you
little
know what? I
Franks-
would get behind you for the presidency.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I'd get behind you. A tall drink of water like yourself. I'd
You would vote
on,
for me?
I'd put you on a stamp.
I got a little bit, but my ass is a little blown out.
Yeah, let's put up, but you know, I do a tight shot. Here's the thing: I'd rather vote for you for president because you just look like you got things going on. You don't look like your life is a calamity. Than vote for me because when you look at me, I just look like a 4-eyed pipsqueak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look like a hotshot Democratic candidate that's kind of retarded.
I look like I'm handing out pamphlets for Beto in San Antonio.
Beto.
Little did I know, I don't know if you knew, but Mike and Margie told me, like, Texas is no different than, like, a lot of the places where the urban areas are mostly liberal and then the places outside of that are mostly conservative, right, Mike?
Yep.
So, like, San Antonio, the city, is actually votes pretty liberal. Because, you know, when you live outside of Texas, you think that the whole state of Texas just, like, votes Republican. But it's not true, right?
Right.
You just guys skew right because there's more people still living in the country?
Yeah, when you show the maps after the elections, the main cities are always blue, and everything else is red.
Yeah. Which way do you go?
I go blue.
You go blue. You're a blue kid? Isis, you're a blue kid?
Yeah, blue kid.
Yeah. Chrissy, where do you go?
I was blue for most of my life, but now I am 2 feet in the red.
I think, unfortunately, I think there's a lot of blue kids who are starting to go more red.
Yeah, I mean,
because like, is a lot of like, I had an argument with on Twitter with someone today, and I wasn't even arguing. I just wanted to get involved in a conversation. She was going, trans women are women, and I'm going like, why can't trans women just be trans women? Why can't that be a beautiful
new thing?
Yeah, just trans women are trans women, and that's a great thing. There's nothing wrong. Like, why are you trying to I go, if trans women are women, then what are women?
Exactly.
And then they go, they're women. But I go, so does that mean women are trans women too? Because if trans women are women, then women should be trans women. It's like, what's this madness? Why are you forcing us to lie? Why?
Right.
If I came home with a trans woman and my parents were like, so when can we expect a baby? And I say, and I go, well, you know, she is a woman, but, you know, it's like, come on, man.
No, exactly. That's what happens now with articles about health, where it's about women having to get like things checked out, and then a trans advocate is like, well, this is really harsh for trans women because we don't have those. Like,
I mean,
it's not for you then. It's just,
that's really like we're starting to play with what reality is.
Yeah.
Like that you're starting to say like, hey, you're trying to tell me blue is yellow. And like we can't do that anymore. I know things are really comfortable, and science is allowing people to transition.
Right.
But you can't go that route.
you can't be offended by actual definitions. Like, you can be a woman and a biological woman. Like, if you're biologically born a woman and you're actually a man, it's like you still have parts you got to take care of.
Right.
It's not.
You're a
it's just the way
trans
it
woman.
is. Yeah.
You're a trans woman, and that's fine. You identify as a woman, and you're a trans woman, and I see you as a trans woman, and there should be nothing wrong with that. Nobody should discriminate against trans people.
Yeah, it's in your best interest because
They're
you have the
that's
health
it.
issues of what you were born with.
You have your health issues of what you were born with, and you thirst sexed. You should be thirst sexed and proud, and that's it.
That's it.
So,
all right, we're good.
Yeah.
What do you want to do? That was a good episode, right?
Yeah, we just got to do the calls, but
Oh yeah.
yeah, let's do some.
all right.
Oh, and we didn't read the sponsors,
Oh,
right?
yeah. Go ahead, Chrissy. It's
9th Street Auto Collision, located at 133 West Hills Road, Huntington Station, New York. Give them a call, 631-351-5300. Family business, been doing it for over 20 years. They do great body work and give everyone a deal. They work with all insurance companies and do towing, too. Then, of course, you got CBD Script. It's a premium CBD company owned and manufactured by Silver Laboratories. All their products are 100% real and full fucking spectrum.
no fumes.
They're fully on the spectrum.
Yeah. Have you gotten any CBD script?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's amazing. 100% THC free. Promo code Hyenas15 to get 15% off your total order. That's Hyenas15. Get 15% off your total order. That's CBDscript.com. Vidora's gone. Live from the Sandbox is out. But still go to his website. He was a good kid. We stayed around a good. He was around for a good time, not a long time.
Yeah.
Also, our favorite. We fucking love this guy. HealthyHappySmile.com. It's a Healthy Smile Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, and at Healthy Smile Rock Hill on Instagram. That's at Healthy Smile Rock Hill on Instagram. It's fun, relaxed dental care you'll love. It's a state-of-the-art practice with next-generation gaming for kids and adults. I mean, it's Dr. Harvey Spencer Jr. Go get your teeth cracked open and cleaned out. Tell him the Hyena sent you.
Make a video of it when you go.
And last but not least, Nutrition Made Fun.
We always forget Lakeside Maple, but go ahead, Nutrition.
Yeah. Nutrition Made Fun is here to help you. The toot and non-toots drop pounds to take control of your eating. Together we can dial in a series of sustainable eating habits that work for you. So you don't have to worry about calories, rules, and restricted foods again. Just go to Nutrition Made Fun on Instagram. I'm telling you, I see his Instagram almost every day.
I like his Instagram.
He's always posting like the right foods to eat, and he gives these long messages, and it's great. And I'm telling you, man, if you start to I've been following him a long time now, and if you start to read all his messages, if you start to read every word and you follow him long enough, his eyes do get further apart. So it's fun. It's a wild mile trick.
Yeah,
he's a fucking great kid.
I
fucking love that fucking kid.
Yeah, Matt Koch.
Matt Koch, great kid. Okay, so those are our
Lakeside Maple. Don't forget about
don't forget
our favorites.
Don't forget about our company that's in fucking Target.
Yeah,
already.
exactly.
That's in Whole Foods.
Yeah. And also, I want to mention real quick, since Fedora is gone, we have one open spot. We have a max of 6 for a $100 level.
Yeah.
So if you want to sneak in, we may let you in. DM Mike Mush.
Yeah.
Emoji face, Mike Suarez.
All right.
Lakeside Maple, they specialize in trail mix, and they bake it in pure maple syrup. It is delicious. I've tried it. I love it. They got 3 different flavors, original, ginger chai, and spicy. It's a great snack on the go in your car, or you sprinkle it on your yogurt, your salad. You know the deal. That's what Matt Koch does with it. If you buy it, take a picture of us. Let us know. They also got a promo code, WILD, for 15% off at lakesidemaple.com. They also make trail mix butter, which is a combination of almonds and sunflower seeds baked with pure maple syrup and freshly ground into butter. It's all natural. It's delicious. Buy some. Tag us in it. lakesidemaple.com. We love you. Now let's make some calls.
Let's make some calls.
You know what? People actually love the calls. We should do whole episodes of calls, like randomly. Like
That would really catch us up.
yeah, we should just do whole episodes of calls.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
This is Derek Kenmore.
Yeah.
Kenmore.
I mean, people would listen to a whole episode of calls.
Yeah. Sorry.
How many calls are we doing?
5.
What's his name? Derek Kennemore?
Yeah, we should just do an extra one free episode a month of all calls. That'll make it easy. I just fixed our problem. I just fixed the fucking problem. Boom. Look at that. We think on our feet. I'm screwed in.
Hey, what's up, Derek? Is this Derek Kenmore?
Yeah, it is.
Are you a fucking toot or non-toot?
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
When people know it's the Hyenas, they got to step outside your office.
They got to go far away from where
They got to go far away because the thing is, it's a little bit too wild.
Yeah, they got to go far away from their career.
Yeah.
I'm walking out into the field now. All right, I'm good. Not too.
Yeah, he's in the field. Yeah, you're not a toot now. You screwed in? You got your dick tucked back? What are you doing?
I think so. I mean, something a day like that.
Yeah.
Touch the dick back and just go at it.
Where do you live now, cuz?
Northern California, way up there.
Way
you
up
got
there.
Republicans up here in California.
You're trying to get as far away from the wall as possible.
Yeah. Away from those White Walkers.
Yeah, man. They'll get you every time.
Now, if you needed to crack open one and you only could crack open one and you had to, gun to your head, is it Mike Emoji Face or Zach Isis?
Oh, definitely Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, you make his face go like that.
You make his face go like that. And then we said that on our first live show, if he doesn't get laughs, we're going to squeeze him until he farts. Cuz, what are you going to eat for lunch?
Lunch? I don't know. It's 10:30.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Not far ahead yet.
Yeah.
Well, if you need some ideas, go to Nutrition Made Fun.
Yeah, cuz you're a little F&B. He told you it was Northern California.
Yeah, cuz. Yo, the episode we just did is fucking wild. My family wants to disown me.
Yeah. Don't worry
It
about
happens,
it.
right? Who gives a fuck? I could always live with you, right? Derek, what are you fucking doing?
You're breathing heavy like Mike Emoji Face.
Because I think it's hilarious
Dude,
that
I
our
had to
fans
run
have to go
outside,
into
but I
a
heard you guys.
field.
I didn't want my coworkers hearing you.
Yeah, what
Can
do
you
do?
tell your coworkers about us, or you don't think they'd like it?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm a deputy sheriff, so.
Wow. Thank you for your service.
Wow, thank you for your service.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, it's very white, so they might like your show.
What are you saying? You just said
TV Ladder, was that Ladder 14?
yeah.
Get that out here.
Everyone likes this show. All races love our show. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, because always at the Haybird time limit.
Yeah. Oh, we're at the Haybird time limit?
Almost.
Right? Yeah.
Very close.
All right, good.
Listen.
Glad I could help. Thanks, guys.
Wow, he Haybird
all
timed
right, I'll
us.
see you later.
He's got.
Have a good day.
All right,
Take
see you
care,
later,
buddy.
officer. Kid's got to get back to saving the fucking community.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that he goes, I go, are you fucking tuning out? He goes, hold on.
Yeah, I just
and he had to walk into a field.
He had to walk into a field with his fucking tool belt on, with his gun on it. I just don't like the fact that he said, "I think you guys would do well up here because it's white." What's going on with that?
Yeah, it's probably a little bit of my fault.
Yeah. Listen,
Because I'm going to clean out a whole apple pie.
we're joking about everything. Chrissy's joking.
I'm going to get an apple pie.
You want something a little sweet?
Yeah, because I'm dealing with a lot of things that happened yesterday, and I'm suppressing it, and I just want sweets. But I do have to
gonna get pie
exercise.
after this?
I got to eat something.
Yeah, Mike's down for pie.
Yeah, Mike's always down for a pie.
Pie to walk.
Mike's the type of guy who will take a dessert to go.
Yeah.
He's just a guy who will just go. He'll have a piece of cake at the restaurant, and he'll be like, "Can I get another one to go?"
Yeah, and it's just what it is.
It's
you got
just
to
what
deal
it
with
is,
it.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, Mike, let's
I
call
like
this
having
next.
sad pie with friends.
Yeah,
Let's
there's
call
nothing wrong with
this
that.
next.
Okay, this is.
Yo, Mike's a good comic.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, I was. We had a good time in San Antonio. He's also a good hang.
Yeah, he's
it
an
was,
easy
It was
hang.
great, man.
It's fun. You guys should have went on scooters with him. It's funny to see Mike on a scooter. Me and Sergio were like, "Yo, Sergio's like, yo, he shook."
This is Dimitrios Gavritas.
Oh wow!
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you talk to this. You talk to this fucking.
No, you ask him if you could date his sister. What's it? Dimitri, right?
Dimitrios.
Yeah, Dimitri. Dimitrios. I mean, kids, there's no way he's picking up. He's a Greek kid. He's working.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice.
Leave a message or no?
I was gonna leave his number.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Well, we're gonna employ this new strategy of mine because that's fun. Once a month, we'll just do all calls.
Yeah.
We'll do
All right.
episodes of all calls, and it'll be a bonus free episode we'll put out. So every month they'll get one. All the toots will get one extra episode. What are you laughing at?
I don't know.
What is going on?
I'm just thinking about things in my head.
What happened?
Nah, just fucking nothing.
Okay, this is Christian Winky Schvink Dubs.
Oh yeah, this kid's
This
great.
kid's great.
Have we ever called this kid?
I don't think so.
We don't know what's going on.
He was just red.
That's why if we do that episode, we'll just start calling people. We'll do an hour of calls. It's also relaxing, you know? We don't have to fucking do any research.
Winkty Schvinkt.
Winky Sphinx Dubs. You got to walk out into a field. It's the Hyenas.
Winky Sphinx, you got to walk away.
Oh my God,
What are you doing, cuz?
Cuzzy, what are you doing?
dude! Can you? I'm clocking out at work almost, dude.
Wow, you can't talk to us while you're in your place of employment, right? It's too wild.
You know what? I don't care.
Yeah, you don't care.
Cuz another fun thing we can do is we can guess where they're from by the way they sound. Where do you think he's from?
I think he's from New Jersey.
I think
No, I'm not. I'm just fucking doing y'all shit. I'm from fucking Virginia.
Yeah! One of the original colonies.
Yeah, you're a fucking down south boy. You're gonna like our episode today. Now, what's going on? Do you have a girlfriend? Do you get cracked out by guys?
Dude, I'm the dude. I've got the fucking wife and 2 kids. My fucking balls don't float. They're dense.
Wow.
So, cuz the fact that you pay for our Patreon probably upsets your wife.
Well, I don't care because they don't share the same account. Because if we did, I'd probably fucking pull your daddy and take all her money.
That's what it is. I knew this kid's screwed in. This kid's funny and screwed in. I knew it from his name.
Winky Schfink, what's been your favorite moment of the podcast?
I don't know, man. It's pretty much just the banter when fucking Papa Yanni's fucking with you a little bit.
You like that?
He's kind of in the background when you're doing steel pipe. He's in the background. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Now, if you had to crack open Mike Emoji Face or Zach Isis, which one would you crack open? Gun to your head, you got to crack open one.
Well, I'm a hairy dude, too, and I feel like fucking ISIS wouldn't judge me because I'm fucking Hungarian a little bit.
Yeah.
And so we can both take our shirts off and not be self-conscious about our hairy chest and chest of cold.
Yeah, you guys could start a fire together with all that friction.
A little bit. A lot of friction would go on. It'd be like steel wool on a battery.
Yeah! Don't throw batteries at Hey Bert.
What do you do for work, cuz?
Dude, I've met you before. I'm hanging out with Julio to do landscaping.
Wow. Oh, we've called you before?
No, you haven't called me before. I just creep on you. Not like Chris the teacher. Just I drop one in every now and then. I'm like, it says you've seen it. You definitely didn't read it because you got better shit going on.
Oh no, he pretended he read it and he just hearted it. That's what happens.
Yeah.
He'll heart it. Yeah.
So you're a landscaping kid. Are you a Mexican kid?
No, I'm fucking.
Wait.
I'm fucking white.
Wait.
Yeah, cuz we really appreciate your fucking service, man. I mean, you're one of the legends.
Yeah, you're a legend on our
Patreon. You know what? I do it for the kids.
Yeah,
absolutely.
What part of Virginia you live in? What part of Virginia?
Manassas or Manassas as they call it.
You chew tobacco?
I used to. I just quit.
Yeah.
Who are you voting for in 2020?
Dude, you're gonna hate me, but I really don't care because I don't vote. Fuck you, bro.
I like that kid.
Okay, bye.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I think that's our podcast too. We don't take sides. We're just funny.
We're just funny.
Yeah.
But
it's cool. I could give a shit because I'm poor, so whoever I vote for doesn't really work for me anyway. I don't notice anything because I'm
absolutely.
broke all the time.
But if you do find yourself at the voting booth in 2020, just make sure your hand goes right.
You're like my dad. Like my dad likes to shoehorn his Trump 2020s in. But the thing is, he's serious because he's a boy from Richmond. He was the last segregated class in his high school, and as the older he gets bitter, more racist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Frank Rizzo.
I mean, when you start in Virginia, I mean,
What do you want these guys to do?
Yeah,
we're at a Hey Bird time limit.
Yeah, we are.
Winky Schfink, we'll call you. You know how it goes. Maybe we'll call you next month. Maybe we'll call you next year. Maybe we'll call you in a few minutes because we'll forgot we just talked to you.
That's true. Well, get that shit right. Come down to Manassas. I'll fucking show some history because we got plenty of it.
Yeah, crack me open.
Yeah.
All right, later.
Go down to Virginia, sit in that kid's lap. His dad's a racist.
Yeah, it's what it is.
Yeah, I mean, whose dad who's from Virginia isn't going to be a racist?
It's just what it is.
Yeah. Actually, Virginia's very progressive when you go down there. You see a lot of interracial couples. It's very nice.
We were in Virginia. It was beautiful down there. Remember West Virginia? Remember how gorgeous that place was?
The South is never what you
Should we call up that Jewish whoopee cushion again and get some shows?
Yeah, I already did, and he told me he's on a 2-year cycle. I mean,
it's like,
what are you
listen,
doing?
guy,
We're doing you a favor.
Yeah,
What do you?
How about I just fucking give you a fucking atomic wedgie with your khakis, and how about I step on your fucking throat and just give me the microphone?
Yeah, we just may have to do another one. Yeah, he said we're on a 2-year cycle. I didn't even respond. I'm going like, Erwin, come on, man.
Yeah.
I mean, me and Chris are coming down. We're not coming. You're paying us fucking nothing.
You can cancel Chips Cooney for the weekend.
I mean, it's crazy.
This is Joey. Got a situation with your grandmother D'Souza.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
Funny kid. Okay, I'm gonna be you. You be me.
Okay. So I'm gonna be you.
Yeah.
But you're gonna start.
I'll start it.
Okay.
Your call has been forwarded to an.
All right,
This
next one.
kid,
We'll do
yeah.
it for the next one.
Yeah.
So I'll be you.
Yeah, and then we're also going to do a full episode like that.
Okay.
Where you make fun of me. And
Do we have to do an episode today? Or can we just? I want to leave and get some food.
Yeah, I do too.
I have to poop too. Do we have to do it today? Or we're behind, right?
What we have to do these calls. We just have to do the
bonus.
Bonus. That's it.
The bonus.
Yeah.
Do we want to do a bonus on specifically?
We could do the bonus on our
We
phone.
can do bonus on the
The only
general.
problem is if we don't do our phones, if we do it on our phones, we don't do it now. Mike emoji face can't make sure ISIS puts them up.
So okay, maybe we'll do a bonus on. Maybe we could do a bonus.
You want to just talk like Mike emoji the whole time?
Yeah. No, we're gonna do a bonus episode like Mike Moses.
We'll do the whole bonus like Mike emoji.
This is Scott Bellicini.
Scott Belfield.
Hello?
Hey, hey, how's it going? It's the Hyenas. How you doing? It's Chrissy Cackles.
Hey,
what's up, baby? What do you do? Who you cracking open?
I'm doing good.
Yeah, and this is Giannis Pappas. Giannis Pappas. I struggle. I think I'm gay.
Were you spinning the wheel there in Vegas?
Yeah.
Was I? Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. No, cause
Crispy Chromoly pipe?
I was spinning the wheel and I went raw doggy a little too much.
Who's this again?
Ooh.
This is what's his name?
Scott Bellicini.
Fucking Scott Bell.
Scotty, how you doing, Scotty?
Scotty Sauce Monkey.
Yeah, where do you live?
I'm doing good. I'm
Where
I'm
you-
out here in Santa Cruz, California.
Yeah.
Wow, we got a lot of California kids.
Yeah, a lot of Santa Cruz,
Beach town.
SoCal. Yeah.
Now, what are you doing right now? You got your dick tucked back? What are you doing?
Yeah, you getting ready to surf?
Yeah, you know, just going to get down the water.
Don't get eaten by a
Go
shark
for
or
the
shark
tour.
week.
Yeah, it's Shark Week, so be careful of the sharks out there in Santa Cruz by the water.
Oh, yeah, I got to stay away from them.
Cuz what's the best place to get a burrito in Santa Cruz?
Oh, there's taquerias everywhere here. But down the street, there's Taqueria of Santa Cruz. They got a couple locations. That's the best place to get a burrito.
What's been your favorite moment of the podcast so far?
I think the episode when Venetia first started.
Yeah.
That was probably one of the better ones.
Interns are wild.
But
Yeah, and let's be honest, the one with Christian Polanco wasn't great.
exactly.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
the New Year's episode was pretty freaking wild.
Neither one of us remember.
I don't even remember what that was.
I don't
Do
remember
you think
either.
can I ask you a question? Do you think we did an episode on the Battle of Brooklyn already? Do you remember us talking about that in the Revolutionary War?
I don't remember.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Now-
So, because we think we may have just done the same episode twice.
It might have happened. Now, if you
You
had,
can do it again.
if you had to
We're
get,
okay with it.
if you had to get ISIS back to where he comes from, and you had to get Mikey Emoji back over the wall, what creative ways would you get him out? Yeah.
Ooh.
ISIS back to the Middle East.
You
and
know,
we gotta yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to send Mikey by a trebuchet.
Yeah.
What's a
Get
trebuchet?
medieval on his ass.
He get
Yeah.
medieval on him. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. I like that. Yeah.
Fancy catapult.
Yeah. Now, how do we get
Yeah.
how do we
and
get
then,
how do we get ISIS back to the
getting,
sandbox?
getting ISIS back is a good one.
Well, you know what
probably
we
by
could-
airplane.
By airplane, or we could just tell ISIS. We could just tell ISIS that we set up a meeting with him with a record producer in the Middle East, and just get him out there. Yeah. And then that he really wants to hear his music, and then we'll just
Yeah,
send
you
him
got to
right to
spit
fucking
bars, right?
Syria.
You got to spit bars.
He's got spit bars. Yeah. Get him right back to the sandbox.
Well, thanks so much for your support, cuz. You gonna crack anything open tonight, or what are you doing?
Say that again?
You gonna crack anything open? You gonna crack open a girl's? Me and Giannis been cracking open some brews in my apartment.
Not me and Giannis. You.
Yeah.
You're the one with
I'm
the
going
drinking
through a lot of my
problem.
family.
Yeah, you know-
hates me.
Yeah, you know, I might have to move some vegetables and see if I can spin the wheel a little bit.
Good for you.
Yeah.
All right, cuzzy Wuzzy.
Yeah.
Thank you for your support. Thank you for your
Thanks,
service.
guys.
We'll call you again. We're going to start doing full phone call episodes.
Okay.
We'll
okay.
check back
Sounds
in
good.
a year.
All right. I'll see you later.
And this is a trebuchet right here.
Yeah.
That's a trebuchet. Yeah, that's what he wants to throw.
Oh,
over.
yeah. He kind of wants to throw you over that way. That's a good question.
Yeah.
We could ask him. Get creative. They can get creative.
All right. Is that
Although
it?
nobody's ever going to come up with a better way to get ISIS out than you just did.
Yeah.
Tell him there's this meeting
would
with
work.
Yeah,
That would
meeting with a
definitely
record producer out in the sandbox.
Yeah. Right. We got a meeting with the record producer, and it's interestingly
You
enough,
got to
it's-
wear sandals and go.
Yeah, you got to wear sandals to go, and it's just in a camp in Syria.
Yeah.
So
Let's do this one last one. Pat Cole.
Pat Cole.
Pat Cole.
Pat Cole.
Because the fans love Steel Pipe Chrissy. There's a theme that, like, they just love when you go wild. Most of the people always say their favorite moments are always Steel Pipe Chrissy moments.
Hello?
Hey, what's going on? It's the History Hyenas, Giannis Poopus, and Chrissy Chlamydia.
Yeah.
Yes! Get the gay out! Yeah!
Yes.
Cuz, where are you from?
I'm originally from Delaware.
Wow. Good state. Nobody cares about it.
Yeah, smoking.
Yeah, that's why I fucking left. I had to move to Arizona with all the fucking Mexicans.
Yeah. So are you a smoking Joe Biden kid? Because he's from Delaware.
I guess. Sure. Why not?
Yeah. You gotta go with the hometown
But in
kid.
2020, is your hand going to go a little to the right? For the vote?
More to the left.
Yeah.
You're
Good
a cuck.
choice. Good choice.
Yeah.
Cuz, what do you do in Arizona?
Not shit, because I work in construction, just enjoying life and trying to get through this fucking heat.
Oh, it's hot out there, right, cuz?
Yo, cuz.
It's like 120. This shit is ridiculous. And with the rain and the humidity, it's just nasty.
Wow.
Yeah, it's fucking brutal what you guys are doing.
But I always got that water with me, though.
Water.
You always got to walk around with water. Make sure you're hydrated,
water.
or else you're going to pass out on stage in Providence.
It's just what it is.
Yeah.
You're going to hear all about that this episode. Now, cuz,
I heard about that. Giannis, you good?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm back up and running. We talked about it. You'll hear all about it on the last episode. And funny enough, Chris also has had a few moments where he's also passed out. So when we come down to Arizona and do a show, you're going to have to stand behind us with a net.
It's what it is. What's been your favorite moment of the Potty Waddy?
Huh?
What's been your favorite moment of the Potty Waddy so far?
It had to have been obviously Pearl Harbor. That's legendary. It's going down in the books. But I'd have to say Nero.
Yeah.
Nero is a good.
Wow.
Yeah, you could tell the real fans because they know the episodes.
They know the episodes.
Yeah. Now, if you had to crack open Mike Emoji Face or Zach Isis, which would you do? How and why?
Yeah.
I would definitely be Mike Emoji Face, and I would have him fucking ride me because I'm trying to see what other emoji faces I can get him to make.
You want to see his face? While
Great
you do
answer.
It? That's a good one, cuz.
Yeah.
Cuz, what's your ethnicity?
I'm a white kid.
White.
Now, what would you rather do? What would you rather do? Would you rather be forced to listen to another episode with Christian Polanco or throw on a Nazi uniform and walk through a Jewish neighborhood?
Shit. I'd have to go with the Jewish neighborhood.
Yeah, you don't want to listen to Polanco again, right?
Because people did not like
not
the
at all. Fuck that.
People did not like the soccer episode.
Yeah. It's what it is.
Yeah, all right. Well, it's what it is. Just make sure you stay cool out there. Make sure you're hydrated, drink water.
Yeah.
Tell your friends about Hyenas. And thank you for your service for being a non-two. And guess what? We're going to call you again because we're going to start doing all phone call episodes. One extra all phone call episodes a month. So you'll hear from us again sometime in the future if Chris isn't sued and in jail.
If not sued in jail, and we've opened up one more Patreon level for $1,000 a month. You could throw batteries at Hey Bert.
It's not funny.
See you later.
We love you. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Who was that again? What was his name?
That was Pat Cole.
Pat Cole's a good kid.
All right.
Good kid.
Is that it?
That's it.
All right.
Yeah.
That was a good episode.
Go to historyhyenas.com.
HistoryHyenas.com for everything. Our Patreon is there. Our merchandise is there. Our podcast episode log is there. You can genuinely do everything you need to do, all History Hyenas, all Bay Ridge boys, at HistoryHyenas.com.